everybody that's in the working world should have at least worked at a restaurant or some type of service industry at least once in their life.
Absolutely. My dad thinks I'm in math class. I was like, Mom, Dad is about to come to the restaurant. She goes, leave now.
Hooters really wasn't my thing, so I got away from there just because.
You didn't fit in the uniform.
I was going to say the same. Look, I never worked in the service industry. But
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
Stop. What you mean? What is that?
No tax
It makes
on
them
tips,
hustle.
baby.
It's same thing in sales. Why do you think they pay commissions? Because you hustle. You're
that's
getting
my point.
paid.
Even talking about percentages and shit, like what are we talking about here? Dude, I go to a restaurant, if I spend over $300, I'm gonna tip a fucking $100 bill. It's as simple as that. I don't even know what we talking about.
You don't
here.
know? Oh my
What these
God, bro.
Oh,
percentages.
gosh. Oh, my God.
Look, he's gonna go to a restaurant. They're gonna be like, "Wait, isn't that the guy on the wolf tin?"
Yeah, actually, he's facing all the
who
windows.
wants this table? Oh, I don't want his fucking
Well,
table.
actually, I can't-
We ain't getting no fucking
It's
tips.
now my turn in rotation.
Yeah. Oh, you take him. Oh, he fucking tips like shit.
College isn't for everyone.
No.
And it's not.
Hell no.
But they market it to be for everyone,
Yeah.
right? But let's just be honest. Whenever you go eat at a restaurant, you're not going to the restaurant for the food at the end of the day.
No.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Taylor brought the chicken flex.
All right,
go.
guys. We are back in the den today with Mrs. Cat. Oh, not Mrs. Huh?
Mrs.
Miss. Oh, Mrs.
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 That's plural. Wait, that's not married, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always.
I'm not
confused.
married or
yeah.
or
that'd be
dating, so
Miss.
it's Miss. Okay,
Miss.
so Miss.
Miss Cassie Hagen, and she is now the general manager of Ember, and you came from La Carreta, and y'all were about to open up another restaurant that we'll talk about a little bit later on in the podcast. But thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here with you guys, and I'm excited to share my story. And I think we've been laughing our asses off this whole time since we've.
Yeah, no doubt.
Are we allowed to curse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if-
We've been laughing our asses off just leading up to this. So I'm excited to see like what this has to entail, and I think it's gonna flow naturally, and I'm excited.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It usually does. I mean, the people that we have on here, we usually only have people that we know that we want to make some conversation with, right? Even if we can't, we'll find a way.
The best things are unexpected.
But go ahead. What you was about to say? I saw you put your hands up.
Oh no, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm gonna make a joke later.
I was like, wait,
Go for it. Do
No,
it.
y'all had the whole spill in the beginning, like yo, advertise. By the way, she's single, so she's like, "Oh, we're not married." No, I'm like,
no,
where's it all-
that's not what I
By the
meant.
way-
What? No.
It was like a dating profile announcement.
That's becoming a
Actually,
reoccurring
it's a live
theme.
Tinder.
I
No,
was like-
yeah, I didn't know the proper
I was like,
pronunciation for Miss or Mrs.
That's
Well,
becoming a
no,
reoccurring theme on the podcast. I feel like every time we have a single guest, we're like,
No, I just laughed
guys
because
are
like
single.
I went through the whole spill at the beginning. Oh no, I'm not married. I'm not. I'm single. Blah blah blah. I was like, all right,
Oh, I don't give a
Just make a
why are we even
podcast.
honestly? Why are we even asking these people this anyway?
Well,
right?
the pronunciation, the Miss or
Yeah,
Miss,
right.
Miss or whatever. Yeah.
You never know. Somebody
Well-
that'd be a good love story. Somebody
I don't
finds
even
love
know.
from someone they saw on a podcast.
I found you on the Wolf Den podcast. That's crazy.
Yeah, we all get
me
to
put
be
it in my back
groomsmen though.
pocket.
If that happens, we all get to be groomsmen.
and
It
then
just
Amber has
roll
to
that way.
cater it.
Well,
There
we're
you
getting
go.
married here if that's the case.
Oh, there's a chapel out back. With
Wait,
all
they
the-
have the church pew downstairs
Yeah,
anyway.
they got
so-
the church
They got the church piece downstairs, and we have all the camera equipment to cover the whole thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if y'all want to be suspended on a crane, you know,
Yeah.
and Austin can make it happen. You know, you can put two cranes together and put a little chapel.
Let's make it
and-
as Bayou as possible.
Yeah, you know, raise that off. Maybe have a couple what you call them birds, the egrets. The egrets flying out. You
I was
know?
thinking more dove.
Yeah, but no, I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay South Louisiana, you know.
They got the egret.
The egret. Egret. I got
The
roll my
grat.
R. Can't even roll my R's no more. Man, that's bad. But no, let's actually get into some of the business of it though. So let's start off with where you started at La Carreta. You started there how many years ago?
So 8 years ago, I started off at La Carreta. So funny story behind that was I was still at college at Nichols, and I knew that like, in the long run, like I was meant to be more than like a 9 to 5 kind of job. And so, sorry, Dad, when you hear this, I knew that I was not going to finish the semester out. And Mom's like, look, I'm going to make a phone call at La Carreta to Robert, one of the local attorneys. He owns a restaurant, La Carreta, and my dad's a judge. So, like, they know each other, but we're going to keep it secret. you're gonna pretend like you're at school during these hours, and you're gonna go work there.
You keep it a secret from your dad? Or
Yeah,
your mom, or from your
because
dad?
he really wanted me to finish school,
Mhm.
but he's cool about it now. Obviously, he's so proud of me. But so you're gonna pretend like you're going to school, and we're gonna get you hired. And so I started off as a host over there, and never worked a day in my life. My job was honestly kind of like just to finish school and do my stuff. But the second I stop, you need to work. So best thing that's ever happened to me. I walked in and I was like, I love this. Like, this is what I'm meant to do. Like, talk to people, walk around. And I started off as a host at La Coretta, and then I worked my way up to server, bartender, and then manager over there, running the company. And then fast forward, I'm at Ember now, and the general manager over there running it. So
Well, let's rewind before you even get to the Ember part.
yeah.
Let's rewind back to whenever you was at La Coretta. What were some of the struggles that you had to deal with coming up in the restaurant industry, not having any experience at all, and just going in it like fresh, right? Like, 'cause
So it
a lot
was
of people,
scary.
yeah, a lot of people don't understand. Like, I say this all the time. I think everybody that's in the working world should have at least worked at a restaurant or some type of service industry at least once in their life,
Absolutely.
just to see what it's like to
Absolutely.
have to serve on people, right?
I'm a firm believer in that. So for me, when I walked in, I kind of walked in as like, and now like everyone that when I started at La Coretta, like is my dear friend to this day. But a big misconception they had with me when I walked in was like, oh, like that's so and so's daughter. She got hired because of this.
Mhm.
But you can't say that I didn't like work my ass off
Well, no, look at
to
where,
be where I'm at now.
okay,
And
yeah,
so
no, I was about to say.
we started off doing that, and I think I wanted to like almost like prove a point to these people. Like, no, I'm not just like whatever. Like, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I'm very personal with people. And so when I got moved up so fast doing certain things, I think not that it intimidated people, but it kind of was like, oh, she's like,
Doing
you
her
know,
thing.
she's getting this because whatever. No, I worked for everything. And then it took me a few months into the restaurant industry for people to realize like, no, like she's dedicated and she likes what she's doing. And I think you said like, what's another, like a hard part?
Yeah, I would say like what were the struggles with you coming up? I would say like I get that would be a perfect one to hit on, would be kind of like how y'all kept it a secret and they kind of said,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing they
Can you imagine her dad still sitting there talking to all his jokes?
Yeah, he's like,
and he's like, oh yeah, she's in her senior year of law school, and they're like, I seen her at La Coretta the other day.
I'll never
It's like,
forget.
no, or Ember, I seen her at Ember. No, she's at Nichols finishing up her law degree. Like,
No, I remember one time.
That's so cool.
One time, all the judges came eat one day, and I saw them,
my
and I
God.
tuck, ducked, and roll, and I was like, I'm out. They're like, what's wrong? I was like, my dad thinks I'm still like in like
my
math class.
God.
Like, my dad thinks I'm in math class. I was like, Mom, Dad is about to come to the restaurant. She goes, leave now, and I said, I can't. And so I'm just like hiding in every which corner. I'm like, you can't.
Just
No.
stay in
You
that
doing
same-
math? You were adding up tabs. You know, you were figuring.
she's getting all her
out tips, you were
credentials
every-
together so she can
taxes, there you
transfer
go.
to a law school.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Hey, look, I'm
I was
real.
in Georgetown University. Like, what are you talking about?
look, honestly, working in a restaurant though, it does give you all the little skills that you need, like just life skills. of
Absolutely.
just how to deal with people and
Because I didn't have any before that. I'll tell you
sales
that.
even.
You
Well,
worked in a restaurant before?
Oh, dude, yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, have you ever heard of the Grapevine Cafe?
Yeah.
So I was actually whenever I turned 17, I started working over. I actually started working over there at 16. Well, no, actually, believe it or not, 15. Before I even had a truck. My cousin Bo was the head chef. He would drive me and bring me over there, and then I worked my way up all the way over there. By the time I was 18, I made it to like head chef, right? Like I was like taking inventory, going in the back, making sure we had enough food for the next day, enough prep, making sure all the whole 9
Fire bread
yards.
pudding, by the way.
No, I was like over like I was over like some like 70, 60, 80-year-old woman that was in this kitchen and been cooking for years and all. And so like me being younger, I caught a lot of that backlash because I had moved up really fast in the restaurant world. So I became the head chef at that, and that's like a fine dining cuisine restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So I left there whenever I came to college, and then I helped open up Stella's Kitchen in Napoleonville. So then that was the other one that I like kind of helped open up. And then I worked at Flanagan's in Thibodeau for a couple years in college. I worked at Hooters for a few months, that
You make
wasn't-
that oysters Lafouche?
No, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, easy.
that's him.
Oh, you
That's-
gotta
you
give
want
me
to-
that.
I
And
can
which
tell-
one? The
Look,
Stella's?
Oh,
At
no, oyster Lafouche.
Flanagan's.
It's really, it's
Flanagan's?
four
that's my
ingredients.
favorite
Four
thing there.
ingredients.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say them now because I ain't gonna do that to the Flanagans and Freeman's people and all. But
Well, just
I-
on the download afterwards.
I,
Just
no,
pass it to
I
a
could
brother.
literally make it easy. But yeah, so
I
a lot
love
of-
Flanagan's and Freeman's, by the way.
Yeah, yeah,
they have
great
phenomenal
food.
staff and food and cuisines. I love them.
Yeah,
so
great food.
definitely
but-
support them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so worked over there for a little while, and then Hooters really wasn't my thing, so I got away from there just
But you didn't
because.
fit in
you didn't fit in the
No,
uniform.
I mean- well, it just-
Yeah, look.
well, it's just like it was like you go from this fine dining type of cooking,
It's a
right,
different world.
to going on a line cooking this pre-made food, and
It's
then you
'cause
have
He
they
was
these-
getting the same
Yeah.
amount of
It's 'cause
tips.
they-
Imagine
Well,
that.
That's because
no,
they
well-
switched to the more conservative uniforms.
You gotta
He's like,
do
I
the
just don't feel
uniform.
as free in
Well,
this
no,
one.
dude, it was really crazy though, because like you go from cooking these crazy, just intricate dishes, like I'm talking about, piatti rice,
Piatti?
yeah, like I
that?
can't, I'm probably not even saying the word right. It's like a
Like a
rice
workout class?
It's like a rice. It looks like
It's
rice, but it's a
Pilates.
noodle. No, it's a rice, but it looks like a noodle. I'm probably saying it wrong. And you know the sad part is, I created the fucking dish.
Risotto?
No, it's not risotto.
I was about to
No,
say that.
no,
It's
risotto?
totally
Yeah,
different.
no, it's,
But no,
it was like it's like
it
a
probably is risotto.
no,
Yeah.
That is probably what it
Panini?
is.
Pilaf.
Oh,
Pilaf.
pilaf.
It was like a
Pilaf.
pilaf.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
that's
That's
what it
what it
was.
is.
So
I worked in a
it was,
restaurant.
Yeah, so I had made this swordfish with like a tomato cream down type of topping on it and stuff, and it ended up doing really good. But no, I worked in a couple restaurants, and you know that's where I found a lot of my skills. And
So you have the understanding and the respect of it,
I
and
do.
like it's not
it's not what people think it is.
it's not the easiest thing, but it's the most rewarding thing I think I've ever done in my life, and like I truly think that I'm like where I'm supposed to be in life. And like the other day, I had like an epiphany, and I was driving in the car, and I was like, oh my god. My dad's like, what? I was like, I'm stressing myself out just to put a plate in front of someone's face. But everything that builds up to it, just from like you greeting them, the back of the line to the order, it's like everything that you do brings you to like right there. Like, yeah, it may just be a plate in front of someone's face, but it's like,
Well, I really
it's
want
the
to.
relationships you build along the way, and it's these things. And so like at La Coretta was definitely my stepping stone, I feel like, to become where I'm at now. It taught me a foundation, a loving home, a work ethic, which I can admit I've never had before. I just went about life thinking that like, oh, life's this. No, there's way more to life. Life is waking up in the morning, working your fucking ass off to reward yourself. I'm rewarding myself by doing this. And now that I have a son, I'm like, okay, now it's not for me, it's for him.
Right.
And he watches mom bust her ass every single day. The praise from people around me, you know, like it's
Well, you'll get some of that praise because I'll tell you in a second. Like building off of what you're talking on, going into the Ember conversation. I want us to be done with La Coretta because like how you kind of was saying about the experience from whenever you go and like you're stressing yourself out.
yeah. I was referring to La Coretta just now, by the way.
You were?
Yeah, that's
Well,
all La Coretta was. Yeah,
Well, whenever we go into the Ember, I just want to comment like my experiences on why I love it so much. And I know that with you saying that, you had probably your hand on to why it is that experience that it is whenever we go there, right? Because like I told you, we eat Ember.
Yeah.
I eat Ember twice a month. Like Nashville hot chicken sandwich. You still have that, right?
Yeah.
I was about to say, don't get rid of that ever because I
We
haven't ate
won't.
there in a little while. The last time I ate was whenever you brought the pieces for the last one. But yeah. So let's keep on going on La Coretta, but I want to talk about that whenever we get to Ember.
yeah. So I think where I left off on that was
The stress over a plate.
yeah.
No, yeah, like
so
you
it's
build a
like
foundation.
so it's just like but then along the way you get to like know people and like build personal relationships with them, and it's like, you know, you can mask a bad experience just by personally just going and get to know somebody sometimes. Like, you know, you don't expect something to be perfect every single day in and out, but people go to places a lot of time for the people that work there. Let's be real. Like,
Oh, that's
It's
true.
for the
That's
people.
true.
Big-
And so his
big
parents,
facts.
Yeah.
the reason but I mean, we knew each other prior to this, but
And let's
When I
let me
first
let everybody
started-
know real quick. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off, but they did not know each other.
it's
and
Kanye West and Taylor
Yeah,
Swift.
yeah, yeah.
I don't mean to
Look.
interrupt you, but Beyonce should have won that award.
Yes.
Well, no, I just want the viewers to know,
That
like, y'all
describes
didn't
Nick
know,
to a
y'all
T.
you didn't even know she was like, right? Yeah, like, you didn't
No.
know that y'all didn't make the connection before she came on the podcast
No, we
today, correct?
like
Well, no, I
yeah,
mean,
we knew each
yeah,
other,
we-
but I
Like
didn't realize like this was
different-
his.
but like
podcast.
Austin didn't
Yeah.
call you and me.
No.
I met you and
Yeah.
we made
Right,
the
different
connection.
events. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
knew her before the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Family.
Family
It's
stuff.
home before you. It's
Yeah.
by you
Yeah.
black. Like we all
Small
know
town.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Right.
you know. So now I forgot where I was going with this.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was
talking.
told to give our viewers some context whenever we.
No, absolutely,
That
absolutely.
way people understand what, because like a
Absolutely.
lot of times they don't know what we're talking about if we'll be talking about things like that, right? So I
No,
just
but
wanna give
basically
them-
you're talking about giving the viewers a picture of like
Oh, so like people like I knew and like regulars and stuff. And so like it's all about building like relationships with people and your regulars and getting that clientele to continuously come back for you and for the restaurant. Like it doesn't matter what chaos is going on, they'll come back for you. And so I remember whenever I got moved up immediately from host to bartender, I got thrown to Wednesday nights at La Coretta. And La Coretta Wednesday nights were a privilege. Dart League would go. And then so his parents would come with a crew of people. It was like 8 of them. And
that's what you told
they
me
would
about
go
that.
through
Playing
routes.
darts,
They would switch between like us, Rotolo's, or like other establishments. But then I got to build that relationship with them, and like they'd walk up to the bar and I'd throw that drink down. It's ready for them. Mom wants a frozen lime disaster with a Corona bottle in it. Dad wants a tall Bud Light. That's what he wants.
That's
Keep it
it.
going.
Yeah, so you already,
And so you already have it
remember- you remember
going.
their order? That's their order.
That's their order. And the other 6 couples, it's
so when
ready.
they would go, she would just
But
have it on the
when's- yeah,
bar.
when's
It's already ready.
But tell me this: when's the last time you serviced them?
So they came to Ember, I would say probably 2 months ago, but they're La Coretta people. Like, 'cause it's like, it
No,
flows
but
with
I'm-
their little crew.
I'm meaning like you had to make a drink for them and knew.
Well, the funny thing is that no matter where I'm at, I'm still thrown to go ask to make
Okay,
a
to
drink.
go-
I went to
okay.
eat at La Coretta the other day, and
They put you behind
some
it.
drunk girls were like, "You got to make my skinny margarita," and I said, "Hey, I don't mean to impose, but do you mind?" Like I'm with my son in my high heels. I'm like, after Sunday church, I'm like, "Hey, I'm not trying to be that bitch, but like, can I go make their drink and I'm gonna get you $40 because they said $40 and I'm gonna give it to you."
Yeah.
And so they're like, "Yeah." So
Absolutely.
that's
That's
how I
awesome.
got to build a relationship with his parents and the whole crew with them, and just that's an example of like all the times and like that's just a small story of like.
But it's important because
The
it
things.
keeps people coming back. It's
Yeah.
the personality aspect.
And
no.
when I ran into your mom and dad the other night, they were throwing darts a few weeks ago, and they were like, "Look, whenever you pass the torch over to Nick G on Wednesday nights, Nick Durisco, he's side note, another fabulous person that worked at La Coretta, and he ended up moving to Houston. He's doing great over there. Nick Durisco, he's a really good friend, and like he's worked for us for years at La Coretta, and so he started off as a busboy. He was there a little bit before me. And then I think he had left, and then he came back, and then he started bartending with us. And it was kind of one of those things that like the people at the restaurant really gravitated towards him. And he kind of picked up the regulars whenever like I switched to management and stuff. And the people went for him. You know, the people go for people. And you always think about it like this: when someone sits at a bar, if they wanted to talk to each other, they go sit at a table.
Correct.
But like they're going to a bar because they want that conversation. And the best thing about our customers at La Coretta that we had was like, or have, is the fact that they're loyal and they're regular to us, and they understand when you're busy, and they get that. But like, you can strike that conversation, just make them feel important. People want to feel important, and our job is to make them feel important. And that's what keeps people coming back, and that's what really gravitates people towards certain environments and places, is because like you don't want to go somewhere where you're cold shouldered or feel like an inconvenience to be served by somebody. And I think that we really pride ourselves off of doing that for others, and it's joy for everyone, and it's a win-win for everybody all around. And it's a really good industry to be in. It really is. And
So I'll say two things about La Coretta that I've noticed from whenever I've been there. One, it's always packed. I've never been to La Coretta and it wasn't packed. And two, it always is, like you're saying, it's a good environment. I have never ever heard anyone ever say anything bad about La Coretta. Like, and the people that I actually say three things and touch on another one that you said.
The salsa's fire, by the way.
Wait,
That could be the third.
Well, no,
There you go.
if you want your salsa warm, curse you.
Yeah. Well, don't say that.
Just joking. I'm
Come on,
joking.
I
I love
love
you.
my
Oh,
salsa.
that's
Warm your
shots
salsa.
fired!
Cut.
Shots fired! Shots
Okay.
fired!
Hey, can we
I'm
cut
a
that?
salsa guy.
You
Can we-
warm
can we
your
cut
salsa?
that?
I'm
Can
a
we
warm
cut that?
salsa guy.
Shots
I'm
fired.
a salsa guy.
And that was like a small jab. Can we cut that?
No.
No, but look. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
No.
My
Say
wife's
it.
not gonna let you over to the house anymore
Look,
after
look.
that.
But what it is though, for real though,
The salsa is
about
fire.
the loyalty aspect. Look, it don't matter. They had multiple groups of friends, and it doesn't matter. Like on Thursday night, hey guys, where y'all going? La Coretta Homa. Like I honestly got aggravated a little bit because we be in Thibodeau. Like, man, fuck,
Who's gonna drive?
we got to go all the way to Homa. Like, who's gonna drive?
But
Who's
no,
gonna
you
get
know what
the
it is?
DD?
It's the atmosphere.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
it's
It's
fucking
the
even
is.
ambiance.
like around this
It's the
time, it's
service.
cool outside.
Well,
Sit outside. They got
Oh, yeah.
bands.
No,
I mean, it's just
well, that's what I'm saying. We
And
drove,
nobody really offers patios,
No,
like, you know, and
but then
like
we drove from Thibodeau to Homa to go to
Yeah.
La Coretta. You know what I mean? So it's just like that says something about who y'all. You know,
what's location?
Yeah.
Location is everything.
but then
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say it's location.
No,
It's
it would.
location,
Listen.
it's
Not
service.
shots fired, but I mean, you can't really sit outside some other local ones because you're gonna be in the middle of a parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel that.
you're gonna be kind of where there
yeah.
might be a bum on the side of the road right there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's not the same atmosphere.
Look,
But
she's
how
out
much-
there,
I'm not gonna sit.
she's
look,
out right now. She's like,
look, I'm not gonna sit outside and be like,
he
oh,
said it, I didn't.
yeah, look, they're panhandling right there. You're
What?
not getting that at La Coretta.
But
There's
having the
there's
music
somebody
helps too,
panhandling
though.
outside the
Yeah.
The
business.
fact
What?
that they actually put on a show and have the music is one of
Yeah.
my biggest complaints in home in Thibodeau all the time is that there's nothing to do. There's never anything to do. So even just having a restaurant that has some live music, there's actually something to go to. It's not just, all right, let's go sit, eat, go
Yeah.
home.
And it's
No,
funny
no
because you
reason
see
to
the
stay.
same faces Thursday through Sunday. It's like that's what there's to do.
It becomes
And
a
then you go to
regular
your
thing.
local mom and pop bar, whether it's Southdown, right across the street, which is like, in my opinion, the best freaking bar in the world. Like, you know your bartenders, you literally leave, you hop, skip, jump away, literally across the street. You look at the Shell station, you go to the right, you're at Southdown. And so it's like, you feed that energy off of each other and support each other. They're all going to start at La Coretta and they're all going to migrate down that way. And then talk about, they probably hate it, but 2 a.m. rolls around, we're all
Right.
going there after. So, it's a win-win for everybody.
Right. No, I like that. And then we got to touch base on that whenever we talk about a new one coming up. I ain't gonna bring it up yet. We'll talk about that later because I want to start touching on Ember before we. I
Yeah.
want to kind of like.
I got one
give
more
the
thing
story.
about this kind of ties it in about the whole restaurant and service industry. I feel like servers as a whole are like taken for granted. And listen, I know what you said the same thing earlier. You feel like, look, I never experienced, I never worked in the service industry. But
Yeah, I can
tell you-
tell.
Yeah.
Stop. What you mean? What is that? Okay, we'll get on that later. But I don't even know what that is.
I want to hear what he has to say. I'm here
He's
for
the
it.
outnumbered
but-
one this time.
No, but what I mean by that, and like I got a funny story to tell about that. And the reason I said, look, I don't care. I mean, look, I'm not the one to complain about the service because, look, I have hard days at work, just like people take it for granted. They think just because they're in the service industry that they shouldn't have a hard day at work or they should. Hey, look, listen, we take it for granted. We go sit at a table, we want good service, but listen, that waiter or waitress is still dealing with life at home. No.
Thank you for-
Hear what I'm
thank you
saying?
for acknowledging.
Listen,
What-
and
Thank
this
you
is what
for
I mean. Because listen, my
acknowledging.
grandma.
Thank you.
Listen, my grandma.
Thank you.
Rest her soul.
Let him speak.
Oh, no, I was
please.
gonna give him
I
props.
want to hear what he has
I
to
was
say.
gonna
No, my grandma, rest her soul. Listen, back when we used to take her out to eat, and look, I used to hate this shit when she would do this. Now, wasn't a money thing or anything like that. She had all the money that she wanted to spend. She would complain. Listen, she would complain and complain. I hated it.
She was that bitch.
Well, listen, she complained. It was the thing. We go, like, for instance, we go to Olive Garden, okay? I take her out. She loved Olive Garden. She loved the soup. It's consistent. They make a huge pot of it every time. It's the same fucking soup every time. It's the same spice, same shit, and it was always too spicy. I'm like, they can't make you a fucking batch for yourself. It's one spice. Listen, she would complain, yeah, this spice is too hot. It's too hot. Or the soup would be too hot to begin with. It'd come out. She'd send it back. quit sending the fucking soup back.
Forgetting the soup.
They're gonna
Maybe
spin your
just share
shit
like this, you
They're
be
gonna
doing
spin
the
your
big,
shit. Like, don't
yeah.
send it back. She would always send it back, and then so finally it'd come to where the bill would come. She's like, oh, well, this wasn't worth the shit. The service. And she got, God damn it, you got money. Stop. Give me the bill. I would have to take the thing, and I would have to write. Like she's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave him $5.
Well, look, this is
No,
this,
you're not.
No, you're not.
No.
This is like $100 and $200 bill because we had the whole grandkid. Oh, he had all of us. I'm
Okay,
like, no,
but-
you're gonna
but
leave
no,
him
wait,
But
wait,
it is Olive
but look,
Garden,
look,
though.
I know, but
They burn
listen, my
stuff and
point
it takes
was-
2 hours to
she's
bring
like-
you your food.
She's like, well, this pisses me off. I'm gonna leave him $5. I was like, no, you're not. Give me the fucking check.
And there's just some people there like you can never satisfy. And I think that like a big thing I strive on is like when I see those certain kind of people, like this like no matter what, you can't make them happy. I'm gonna continue to try to make you happy. Like I'm gonna continue my best. But I love the way that you just put
Well,
that.
he-
well,
and,
look,
like,
my point is, I
yeah.
always listen. No matter what, I try to tip it. I mean,
But
look,
some
I
people
can,
don't
I can,
get
I can
it.
explain
I
it.
don't
I
ever
can
tip.
explain it.
Look,
Look,
I tip 20%.
No, look,
That's
I
kinda-
can-
Y'all always take care of us and your mom and dad.
And look, and if it's real
Yeah.
good, I'm going that extra. Listen, I told a story the last time, and I'll tell you since you didn't hear this thing. But like at PF Chang's, they had a guy, and I'm not gonna get into the whole story, but he was bang up on service. And listen, when I tell you, listen, as long as my drink stays filled on the table, I don't care what else happens.
That's what they
They
say.
can be late in the kitchen. If I constantly have a drink and I don't have to ask for one drink, you're getting a hell of a tip.
Yep.
I'm
Keep
gonna
it
tell you
coming.
straight up. Listen, as
I'm
long
not-
as my water or my beer, whatever I'm drinking at the time, is full and I don't have to ask, I don't
Keep it
care
going.
if the kitchen catches fire, they run out of fucking pizza, whatever it may be, or whatever they serve. I don't care. As long as I'm sitting there drinking,
So look,
I don't
I've
give a
tipped,
shit.
I've
Wait,
tipped
wait.
0 twice in my life that I can remember, and one was at Olive Garden.
You're that
in
fucking
Houma.
guy.
No, look.
Oh, he's
See?
that
Okay,
guy.
wait.
Look.
It was right after
Hey,
my.
let's hear your
wait.
story.
Breadsticks too
So,
hard.
first off, it was Olive Garden. It was right after my weigh-ins for a fight, and we went over there. They took an hour to get to us, and when they finally got to us after serving all the other tables, they brought it and it was burnt black. And then we were like, "Can we get another one?" And they were like, "No, that's
Wait,
just
what
how
was
it comes.
burnt
It was
black?
burnt black. It was like a chicken thing. It was just a chicken on
Yeah, I mean,
on
look,
top.
But I
And
think
It
sometimes
was-
people
it was like-
misunderstand
Yeah.
that the fact that like sometimes it's not the service is problem. It's sometimes it could be the kitchen,
That's what I was about to
whatever
say,
restaurant
kitchen.
it is.
So look, Austin taught
I
me
don't-
this. This is
yeah.
Austin taught me this.
Uh-oh.
Not,
Well, they only
that-
came
that's what I was
check
about
on
to
us
give.
once
This
in
is
an
why I'm about
hour.
to give Austin some props. And I've been working in restaurants a very long time, and I didn't cross my mind like this whenever this happened. So we all went eat out for Austin's birthday or Mel's birthday, somebody's birthday. I forgot who it was. Where we went eat at, it was the Supper Club in Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love the Supper Club. It's
Supper
cool
Club
as
was
fuck.
fire.
Great
yeah.
dude, great restaurant. Loved everything about it. Well, we eating, we having a good time or whatever. And I noticed they bring like we order, we just getting anything off the menu. Austin's ordering all kind of crazy shit. I'm ordering some stuff, whatever, like appetizer that we like. And I noticed they bring like a whole extra appetizer, like a pretty big one of something extra that we didn't really order. And I was like, hey, like I'm gonna tell the waiter, like we got an extra one, like what we gonna do with that? Like I'm looking at it right there, like thinking like, damn, dude,
And
that's
what
a
the
lot
custom
of
thing to do in
what-
that situation
what-
is let it stay on the table, but don't charge them for
no,
it.
well, this is my thing. Well, I was thinking just like, damn, that's a lot of food right there. Like, ain't no fucking way we eating that. And then the other thing that I'm going on my top of my head was, I'm not trying to bring all that shit to my house either. I'm just
But
trying
did
to
you
eat
order
here.
it?
Well, no, and we
No.
didn't order it. But Austin, I tell Austin, and I'm like, hey, like I'm gonna tell the waiter or whatever. And Austin's like, fuck no, dude. He's like, don't fucking worry about that. He was like, because you know why? You tell the waiter that, they gonna have to charge. It's good. They gonna have
They're
to
gonna
take.
have to-
They gonna have
Not
to eat
in
that.
our restaurants, but they don't have to pay for it with
Sometimes,
us.
yeah.
But other
Other
restaurants, they
I-
pay for
yeah,
that.
well, so that's what he was like.
Their mess ups, they pay for. We don't make them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Austin, he's like, no, dude, fuck that. Like, take it. It don't matter if we eat or not. Put it in a to-go box. Leave it here. Don't
Yeah,
fucking
take
matter.
it
He's
home.
like,
Yeah.
it don't matter. He's like, just keep it there. We'll
Yeah.
pay for it. Don't matter. He was like, put it on my ticket. Don't like. I was just like, no, that ain't the point. I was like, we'll pay for it.
You're
You
fine.
know what I mean?
But almost.
That's why I
Austin,
give him. That's why I
you're
give him
five.
props. So you do get props for never being in the industry and actually knowing their.
Well, no, because listen, I always go back to that story with my grandma. I'm like, it used to bug me, and I'm like, look, it was to a
Make
point
you
where I was like,
crawl.
well, it was embarrassing because I'm like,
Yeah.
stop drawing attention. Like it's a fucking soup in it, but like it's supposed like she's like, man, this soup's. It's like I felt like I was in a fucking Three Bears movie. Like this soup's too
Like,
hot.
Mama,
Like,
it comes from a
Look.
bag
it's
off
fucking
the truck.
soup. It's supposed to be hot. Why you want cold soup?
I
Like,
wouldn't.
You want a watermelon soup?
Yeah,
I
like,
wouldn't lower a tip unless the person was like outwardly rude to me, like to the point where they were like Okay, your manager should be talking
you know
about
And I like that we
firing
can have an
you
open
right now.
conversation about this because I want to hear like maybe like your kind of standpoint.
But you
from
know
your
what? He's
position.
only-
Yeah.
We need
was
to
a
hear Duncan
buster.
because Duncan
Yeah.
seems like he's not a good tipper and doesn't.
No, I
you know
always
what I mean?
tip 20%.
Well, let me
but if
ask you
you're
this.
rude to me like on purpose, like you're rolling your eyes at me because I asked for a water and like
You take
scoffing
this
at me
away.
and stuff,
You take it
that's
away.
where it's an issue.
But you
then
know what I
then
wanna
I might
explain,
lower the
though?
tip.
What is that happening to you though? Why is that happening to you
It
at
happened,
all?
it happened at Olive Garden and it happened at Walk-Ons. That's
Where
all
Maybe
kind
it's
of-
it
because you got
what's your
fucking
vibe?
green hair, guy.
Yeah, what's your
is.
vibe
'Cause
right
I got
now?
green hair.
What's your vibe in
Maybe
the
'cause you-
restaurant?
Maybe.
Well, it's
maybe
not bad.
No offense to anybody else that's got green hair, but right now supposedly he's got green hair. Maybe
It's
that's because you
happened.
got fucking
Are
green
you
hair.
left or right?
It's only happened right. It's only happened 3 times in my life. And what right?
Because
It took you that long to
fucking,
get it.
you look like the Joker.
Just in
Let's
case,
go,
that
Trump.
dollar.
just in
Trump,
case,
baby.
just in case of any of our viewers didn't get that joke, right?
Well, it's 3 times in my life I've gotten truly bad service. Once was at Walk-Ons and Typical, but it was right when they opened, you know, so it was
Give
a little
grace.
Give
weird.
them some
Give
credit.
grace.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do our new restaurant and think that like, hey, bad
Yeah.
service, I'm a stiff?
The other time was that Olive Garden one because y'all didn't let me finish, but it was they were like rolling their eyes and we're like, hey, so should we like go? Is it backed up or whatever? And they're like getting mad at us for asking. It's like we can just go somewhere else if that's the problem. And the third time, but this is just their culture, and that was in Italy. And if you ever go to Europe, when they serve, it's like you say, hey, I'd like to order. Like, you want to order at our
Don't
restaurant?
put ice in your soda. Apparently, it's rude.
Oh well, yeah,
No,
I didn't do
thought you
that,
weren't
but
supposed-
they
I thought
look
you weren't
at.
supposed to tip in other countries.
No, we didn't tip. That's why I didn't count that on the 2 times I
I
didn't
was
tip.
gonna say.
Well, no, look, and I
But
get.
Let him.
okay,
Let
I'm
him.
sorry.
that
He's a
was
good
just a
point. What he has to
difference
say with
in
this.
Europe.
Let him
But
say it.
That's
Let him say it.
the only 2 times that when tips involved. That's the only 2 times that's happened. So I think over 31 years, 2 is. It's not like
No.
I'm being rude to my
No, and I
service.
get that. Look, and the service is totally ass, and they're completely rude. Okay,
Duncan's
whatever.
just a
That's
piece
throwing
of
a different
shit.
thing.
No.
No,
When you're a kid with your parents' money, you don't know how to tip.
no,
you know?
but my point is, listen. I think the misconception people think servers are strict. Listen, they live off the tips. They're only paid a low. They're paid a low.
$2.13
There
an
you
hour.
go.
What y'all think should be changed? I don't.
No,
I
I
think
No,
that need. No,
I don't think so. I think it should be based. I think it's good the way it is.
Listen,
because
no,
it's
but
based-
you know, no. Listen, I agree with. It
I agree
should,
with her to a
No, it
certain
should
extent.
stay the same. You know why? Because you know what it does.
It makes people work
no
harder.
tax
makes
on
them
tips,
hustle.
baby.
Yeah, yeah.
It's same thing in sales. Why you think they pay
Yeah.
commissions? Because you hustle. You're
Well, that's
getting
my point
paid
exactly.
on the listen, if you
If
just
you
get
were
pa-
rude to a
What?
crane customer, right? There's not tips involved, but what they're gonna do? They're gonna go to a different crane
But
company.
it's
Correct.
all what
Yeah,
you bring
so
to the
it's
table,
the vice
literally,
versa.
and what you perform with, and like it's what you give to them. Because it's like you could like change a whole person's perspective, and like what they're gonna like. The average person that's gonna tip 20%. If you go above and beyond and just like have that extra like conversation with them here and there, that's gonna go to a 30% tip.
Oh,
and
I've
then
tipped
next time
a
it's gonna be a
50%
50%
tip off of that kind of
and that's
attitude
awesome.
before, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Right.
people
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
realize.
But-
People don't realize that they get paid the low wage, and they just take it for granted. They say, "Oh, well, they're getting paid to do this." Well, no,
No, they're
this is
not.
how they're getting
Yeah.
paid by the tips.
And I wouldn't lower a tip over like mistakes or.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. We just went to a restaurant. Now, by the way, I'm gonna shout out this one too because this was pretty cool. But anyway, we went to a little Korean barbecue thing. Okay.
Love it. Which one is in NOLA?
Yes.
Which
He went-
one?
Hey,
Okay, wait. Okay, we
You never-
tried
you
to
didn't
go
even
to
open up my Snapchat
We
yet. You
tried
didn't
to go
open
to
up my Snap.
We tried to go to Space 5. They had an hour wait.
I believe it though.
Because I've been wanting to
Yes,
try
so
that.
look,
I believe it.
We-
I
why
believe
are
it.
y'all
So
all?
we get there,
Why are y'all
like-
all so obsessed with going to restaurants to cook your own food?
Okay, because like
You
the
don't like-
TikTok is the trend.
No,
like
but
social
wait, but
media.
listen, no, it's
I
not.
sent him a Snapchat and I said, and he still hasn't opened it. And he posted that they were cooking or whatever, doing at the restaurant this past weekend. I was like, damn, bro, really just paid what, $400 or $500? Because I know he
No.
was spending that.
Wait, so
No,
which one
you don't
went
like
I'm
to?
Korean
gonna tell you. Listen, you're gonna be surprised. We went to it was called Kobe House. This one was in off of Bell Chase
About
Highway.
to say, okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
I get the
Japanese
bill. I was
barbecue?
shocked. I got the bill. Listen, we ate our asses off. Me and Mel went. We had all the stuff to do on the thing. We had the hot pot. The bill comes. Now listen, going back to the story of the waiter always filling my drink. This guy was on point. When I tell you, I never had an empty drink. The service, everything. He was Johnny on the spot.
Well, I guess so. He ain't got a kitchen screaming at him.
Okay, well that's fine. No. I get it, but
You're
listen.
making your own.
Right, well that's true, but listen. I get the bill. How much y'all think the bill was?
I mean, now that you're saying it, and I know what you
How much
spent on it,
160.
I'm gonna let them guess it. And y'all go. 'Cause I know
160.
what it's gonna.
for a self-cooked
Korean
place?
barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Korean barbecue.
160.
Yeah, I'd say probably around.
So whenever Austin goes to a restaurant, he's probably spending around.
But
40.
not
No,
the first place.
listen.
Not the first place though. The first place
no,
is like
no,
No, you pay $70 for it.
$69.
I knew it. What I knew?
Damn.
I knew it. I
$69.
knew it for some
And
reason.
guess what? I was like,
Really?
I looked at this. I told Mel, I said,
fake news.
this can't be right. She's like, what? What's wrong? They messed up? I said, no, I don't think they charge us enough.
They took out the chef fee. There you go.
That's
Well,
what
wait,
that's
no,
what I was about to
look,
say.
I
You had to
know.
cook your own
I
meal.
get we're cooking it. You know what? I said, man, the service was so good. I enjoyed myself. I tipped them $50.
As you should. Thank you. Yeah.
Straight
Good.
up. Like
Good.
I was, listen, if I'd go any other place, I'd be paying $160, $200
Yeah.
for me and Mel to
And
eat
let
all
it
the
be
food we
known,
ate.
we're not expecting people to like throw money at us left and right. Like that's not the case. But like, you know, like
When good service is
yeah.
award good service.
Yeah.
By the way,
Listen, I will bring
Yeah.
a look, Mel.
I've been a host and a busser. I'm not like coming for the
No, I
outside.
know,
Don't know
I
what it's
know.
like on that side. I'm talking about two specific situations. Every other situation, I mean, I've never really had a reason to tip less than 20%. And if it is, like you said, good service or an awesome experience like that,
You know what
I've
I'll
done
do?
shit.
I'll
What y'all even talking about percentages and shit? Like, what are we talking about here? Dude, I go to a restaurant. If I spend over $300, I'm gonna tip a fucking $100 bill. It's as simple as that. I don't even know what we're talking about.
You don't
here
know?
with-
Oh
with
my
these
God, bro.
Oh,
percentages.
gosh.
This dude-
oh my God.
What are we
You
talking-
know? We
Hey,
gotta
y'all
give
come-
a fucking
hey,
math
tomorrow-
I know,
class
I
here?
get, I know,
All
I know,
of
what, I
y'all-
know, I know
hey.
what it is and all. But I'm saying, like, if I go to a restaurant, a $100 bill.
This is the next
20,
podcast.
25,
All of
30
y'all
bucks.
have to report to
Yeah,
me
but it's
tomorrow
20
at 9
It's
a.m.
20%.
and y'all will
of
work
the
in the
bill.
kitchen
I
with
know,
me.
but like, are y'all going on your calculators and like, hey, times
no,
whatever.
it's like
You
one
can't
of
do
those,
that
like,
math
it's
in
like
your
All
head.
under-
right,
it's
are we
under-
gonna really have to cut this out?
I'm just wondering because I don't do that shit. I just fucking
No,
do.
I'm not saying cut.
Wait, this is my son.
Yeah.
Wait, my son.
Nick can't do that much math in his head. It's a little bit,
you
too
might-
high grade.
Oh,
That's
no,
why
you
we.
know what? Leave this in because they're gonna eat his ass on the internet and call him stupid.
Oh, Austin now. Oh.
Who?
No, yeah.
Who?
Oh no, they're gonna eat him up.
This is why we really needed to hire an accountant. It's because of this.
Yeah. We thought the marketing company was making money. Turns out we're making nothing.
Podcast studio. It's giving Joe Rogan.
Oh fuck!
Can't lie.
But no, look straight up.
I appreciate your stance on it. I understand, like, and I like
If
to
good
hear like your
services do-
outside stance on it. Like to hear like another opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and like to where you come from, so like we can like all kind of like meet at a common ground to like
I feel
you know
like I'm
hear
on
each
the
other's
same
side.
place as y'all, though.
Yeah, but like I know.
No,
But
he's
you,
poor.
But you were
and
nice
he ain't got
enough.
no money.
No.
And he
Knew that
sucks.
shit was coming.
And he sucks.
Listen, it takes a lot for him to like. I'm sure it took a lot for him to come up with this, like to be like, hey, like there was 2 times that I didn't, and that's his experience. And then you know we heard his side of it and his experience, and like we're here to like say our side of it. It's and you know it's everyone has different experiences with stuff, and you know to each their own for sure. And so I appreciate at least you saying your standpoint on it and where you felt like you came from for that. And like we're gonna say ours, and you know,
what's-
it's
you know
all-
You know what's crazy?
You know
She's
what's
so,
really
no,
good?
she's so
They're gonna
PR
say it's
trained
'cause
right
I'm
now.
poor.
No, you're so
I'm PR trained?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm Ember and Lockeretta
That's what I'm
trained.
saying.
That's about it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You're PR trained as in that aspect right now. Like you're like, yeah, like you're coming at him like a manager, right? I respect your opinion.
She's
and
just
I
nice
respect
enough
every-
not to
you
call
know,
out
Like,
the
get your
pores.
shit together.
Yeah,
the
right.
fuck
like
together.
that's what because like I was almost gonna go.
You want to
question
hear the
it.
real shit? No, you know what's really about to happen? This is so crazy.
Oh, wait, here I'm.
can only hear
Wait, the
it.
giggle already got me going.
No, listen to this. Now that this episode gets released, people are gonna start recognizing Dalton on the podcast.
like, "That's an
He's
asshole
going
that's
to
serving
eat.
you?"
He's gonna be like,
No,
oh,
he
that's
just
that
called him
fucking
Dalton.
cheap.
Call me Dalton.
I mean,
They won't, 'cause they
Duncan.
think my
My
name's
bad.
Dalton
You're
now.
not- No,
Nah,
you're
he's not a
like
6'7" black guy. He's only a 6 foot tall white guy.
Yeah, with green hair.
I am in my heart. I am in my heart.
Look, he's gonna go to a restaurant. They're gonna be like, wait, isn't that the guy on the wolf den?
Yeah, actually, his face on all the
Who
windows.
wants this table? Oh, I don't want his fucking
Well,
table.
actually, I can't-
We ain't getting no fucking
It's
tips.
now my turn in rotation.
Yeah. Oh, you take him. Oh, he fucking tips like shit.
Now I feel like we have to have Dalton on the podcast so the viewers actually know who Dalton is.
Oh
Like,
my
We're
god.
gonna do like the what would you do situation. Like we're gonna like plant you like in the restaurant and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What would you
Okay,
do?
But
And how-
in all
He's
fairness,
gonna be like,
I would imagine the service at La Coretta's and Ember
Wait,
is,
what
a,
is
the
this,
what?
Scarlett?
is
The
a
what?
The what?
smidge.
the where?
The what?
La
who?
Coretta's is
The
what?
La
What is
Coretta.
that? What is
I'd imagine the service at La Coretta and
Gotcha.
Ember is a smidge better than Olive Garden and Walk-Ons.
I think that is just each how you run a restaurant and like
You don't. They
Let
don't
me
have
tell you this.
They don't
I
have a
didn't have
Cassie there.
I didn't have a found. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
what I'm
have
saying.
a found respect for the industry before I got into it, and so I can like understand kind of where you're coming from with that. Definitely.
You thought your chicken was burned that last time. It's about to be really fucked up.
Yeah.
The next time you go to Olive Garden.
When-
like,
when-
You
get-
thought that
I'ma get
backseat was
burnt.
bad?
Oh, yeah.
Your mama thought the backseat was bad?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, was that new packaging?
Was that?
I'm gonna get
was
burnt
that,
salsa.
Was that movie? I know
Waiting?
you watched. Oh, I knew you was gonna know it. Why?
Waiting.
Waiting,
Oh,
dude.
my,
That's,
listen, and obviously no one does. No one
nobody
that I
does that.
fucking
Yeah,
know
yeah,
does
yeah.
that.
Nobody does that. I never
Maybe like a
seen.
Chili's or an Outback, but actually no. I love it.
I
Me and Trump
wouldn't
with
even say.
Nippers.
I wouldn't even say they would.
But
do
like,
Is that the Ryan?
if you're
Ryan
gonna watch
Reynolds
a
one?
movie, yes, with
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah, yeah,
Reynolds.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If
I
you're
know
gonna
what
watch
you're
one
talking
movie
about.
in your freaking life, that is it. It is so funny for no reason, and it's not accurate by any means.
No.
But like, it's everything you're thinking kind of in your head. Sometimes, like you get the Karens,
Mhm.
and it's like, oh, there was not enough Parmesan. Oh my God, Parmesan on my whatever.
Oh,
And he's-
I'm
and
about
the
to call.
chef-
I'm about to
the
call him.
chef-
She don't know how to
The
pronounce
chef
it.
comes out in the movie, and he's like, "Oh yeah,"
Yeah.
and it's like this, and she's like, "Oh, it tastes perfect," and they're like,
To be honest,
like in
the
the back.
spit didn't gross me out as much as the.
it gets
Yeah.
way worse.
But it's just a funny movie. It's not accurate, but for anybody watching, it's not accurate in the slightest bit. But sometimes it's things that
It's
people
not
say.
accurate.
That's like that comedian that goes when the lady walks up to the counter. She's like, and he sees him making a pizza or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't want pepperonis on my pizza." Oh, he's like, "Oh, well, did you say that when you ordered it?"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. Well, this is not your fucking pizza.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I did see that.
so
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Yes. It's so true though. Like same with the cocktails. Like, oh, well, I didn't want vodka. I wanted Grey Goose.
Oh.
Okay, well, you ordered it? No. Well, it's not your fucking cocktail. It's actually the bitch sitting next to you.
My wife dealt with that at Starbucks all the
Or
time.
it's
Be like, I didn't order a frappuccino. Well, is
I can't
your
stand
name
that.
The
Cheryl?
I
snapping?
can't stand that.
Hey.
That's I can't stand. Even whenever if I see somebody snapping at somebody in a restaurant, I'm a very.
Or you ever
blunt
get the
person.
whistle? The-
No.
Oh,
I'm a very.
Oh.
I'm a very
And I
blunt
go,
person.
oh, my dog's getting called.
Yeah.
Dog whistle.
Straight up, like, nah, dude, don't fucking snap your fingers at me and don't whistle. Like, I'm a human being.
And I handle it with kindness. I feel
Right,
like,
right,
yeah, like
right,
I'm
but
just
like-
like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
See, if I meet,
This
if I
nigga
meet,
like acting like he been getting catcalled and shit.
no,
like
no,
a
no, no,
whistler.
no.
Who the
I'm talk-
fuck's whistling
I'm talk-
at you?
No,
my
I'm talking
guy?
about I seen this. I seen this happen.
What is
I mean,
going
no,
on?
you
The
have to
restaurant
balance.
world.
You
Things
have to
that I
balance.
say.
When I was working in the restaurant business, and this was probably the worst experience I had, but it was 2 weeks before I was leaving because I was graduating and leaving Hawaii, and
Ooh,
it was
Hawaii.
Yep. Oh yeah. So I was a busser, and we weren't allowed to grab plates over the people. We have to constantly pull things as they're eating because it was a teppanyaki type of place, really like high class one. And this dude, 2-3 weeks before I quit, he goes to hand me stuff. I'm like, oh no, I'll grab it. He passes it over himself, and he spilled some water on his shirt. Well, the dude flipped out and said, I spilled teriyaki sauce down his $500 was it Tommy Bahama shirt? First off, why are you wearing a $500 Tommy Bahama shirt?
If you can't
Like,
afford the spill of a
They
$500
still live at
Exactly.
Surfside.
second off, we don't serve teriyaki sauce. So I don't know how you got teriyaki sauce on you from a cup of water. And they came up to me and they were like, so like you're gonna have to take a write up and this stuff and
You got a
all that.
write-up?
And yeah, they were gonna do a write up. I didn't have anything on my record spotless, and I was like, dude, I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Yeah, just put that shit on there. I don't give a shit. And they're like, okay,
Yeah, I mean,
fine.
Give me a
something
rap
like
sheet.
Popped
that.
out.
You don't even want to hear what I would have told them or something like that. I've been like, y'all want me to go now? Because I will gladly.
My
go
mom
down
and
right
dad
now.
always say they were like, the way we see you with people, it's like you don't bite your tongue at home. How do you do it there? And I was like, I don't know. I just do it. Like it just,
Well, I mean,
it's just kill with kindness.
We had a friend of
honestly.
ours get burnt with a plate on accident.
Really?
She was sitting. Yeah, this was kind of. So I'm not gonna mention the name of the restaurant, but you know the story. So
It was Ember.
no.
Look, she's like,
You
she's
tipped
like,
zero. You tipped
yeah,
zero
yeah.
twice.
But no, this is so crazy because we were sitting there and it was
She's
her
dancing on
birthday.
it
Never
right
gonna
now.
live that
It was her
down.
birthday,
Oh, yeah.
so they, she and the poor girl didn't mean to. She grabbed the plate and she didn't realize, but she had it like resting on a girl's arm, and
So
like
it was a serving
it
tray?
it burned her. Like it was hot. And what was funny, we went for her birthday. Well, this place we went to it's a expensive place. It's nice, okay. Well, her family didn't really understand how nice we were taking them to the place. Like she liked the nice place, but her sister and all didn't. They.
He's trying to say in a nice way. They didn't understand that they were going to an expensive restaurant. They would have to spend real money.
Wait, hey,
Mm.
I'll tell you after, but it was crazy. Okay. Yo, no.
Quit whispering.
No, yeah, cool. I'll tell you after.
We want to know. We want
That's
to
not
know.
even the part of the story. No, the crazy part was like, look, like it's a nice place. The food's great. Well, anyway, long story short, they do a birthday celebration thing and they come out with this whole sign and
Oh, stop. I'm already scared for this.
signage and all this stuff. So we were gonna do the sign thing, but then it was like, man, they wanted X amount with the because you gotta
Bring your own neon
you
sign.
gotta get the bottle. You gotta get the bottle. Like it's
Your own Mr. Ronnie
it's a
sign.
whole hard, dude. You know, it's a thing.
Don Perignon.
Well, so look, we were like, whatever. We didn't do it with the whole deal. 'Cause I'm
You
like,
burned me, bring
nobody's
it.
gonna drink. Well, listen. So we're just sitting here, and they burned her. We already did the happy birthday because her family brought a cake, and
Not funny.
we did all the thing, and we did all that. So it was nice, you know. So we just left that. Mel said, "Oh well, shit, just we'll leave it like that." All of a sudden, the whole place they cue the music, they cue the thing. All the waiters come, they got a sign. They come with a sign. Was this girl across the thing? She starts standing up because it's her birthday apparently too. This poor girl, it wasn't for her.
Oh,
It was for
no.
an old girl that just got burned. Hey, listen, they made it a whole to do. This girl stood up. Boy, she sat down. That other girl looked at her fucking boyfriend or husband.
yeah.
Like, you cheap motherfucker. And I'm sitting there like, damn. They straight up they were like, listen, we ain't about to get sued. we gonna give her the fucking sign and that. They didn't do the wine, the bottle, and all that bullshit. But they did the sign and do it. Like,
Yeah.
So then we do the whole opposite thing. So the next time I was like, man, that sign shit. The whole restaurant gets pretty crazy. So when we went, we did the whole thing. We did the whole signing thing for Mel's birthday. And it was cool. So
But that's why I was telling.
BYOS, bring your own sign to restaurants.
Well,
Save you
no,
$500.
they do it. Hey,
Save $500.
That's literally that's
what it was.
That's the number. That's the number.
Amazon that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Trust me, we did that
What-
before.
it's-
When me and my friends, we used to think we're like Bill Gates, but like we're not really. Obviously, in the slightest bit, like we'd be all so drunk, we acting like we're Bill Gates. We're like, yeah, let's buy this, and we get the tab. We're like,
Ugh.
bottle service, really? I do liquor orders for restaurants. I'm like, okay, so like you're gonna charge me $600 for a bottle of Grey Goose? I'm gonna throw up.
I mean, like everybody knows. I mean, like we just bought
But it's worth it for the experience and the
No,
fun
yeah.
and
No,
like you know
listen.
what? They didn't want a fucking lawsuit.
And I'm gonna show you
Which
the
that
video.
brings
I'm gonna
me
show
to
you
another
after the whole thing.
story.
I'm gonna show you the video. But like, it was a big.
It was a production.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool.
As
It's
it should
fun.
be. As it should be.
It was cool.
Look, I'll take getting burned any day. No one's gonna see my
Take a
shoulder.
look.
Oh, yeah, my brother had a situation like that happen where he was at a restaurant, a big one, a chain that's a nicer one here in Louisiana.
Is your brother named John?
No.
Oh, never mind. You look like a John. Sorry.
His
Look like
brothers.
That I used to work with.
Not the
That
actor
brother?
brother.
I was
Not the
about to
actor
say.
brother. the
Wait, you got
pilot
more than
one.
one brother?
You have an
I
actor
two
brother?
brothers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll tell you that in a sec. But
Okay.
2.5 men.
it was at a nicer restaurant that's a chain in Louisiana, and he was crunching on some ice after his drink, after his water, and a shard of glass like that went up in his gum.
Wait, they put a fucking piece of glass
They
in his
broke
ice?
a glass near his ice,
Oh,
and you're
my
supposed to like stop it, clear out the whole ice bin if
Yeah.
glass breaks
Yeah, you
anywhere
burn
near
it.
it.
You scrub
Yeah.
it down.
Exactly. Or they like throw grenadine in it. I think is the marker to show like
Cherry
don't-
juice?
Well, some red because it's red, just to show like don't touch this ice.
I had
right?
a
It
razor
has to be
blade in my
cleaned
apple
out.
pie. Like, what the fuck?
And he would have been fine with it. He ended up suing him, he should have gotten more, but he got 18 grand because it went up in there. And then when he told the lady about it, she was like, "You didn't put that in there yourself?" It was like the first response to it. It was like, "No, I didn't shove an inch-long piece of glass up in my mouth for that," you know? And she's like, "Well, we can maybe like give you a discount on a dessert and all that." Well, he later met the lawyer for
Sure,
that
give me
chain,
one, hold
and
the
the lawyer
glass.
said,
Hold
that's
the-
like the first thing on their training videos is because of your case of how not to react when something like this happens. You swallow a piece of glass like that,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
wild.
you're
that'll
dead.
kill you.
Yeah,
But
that-
he had to
Yeah,
get
that's-
stitches
that was
and
literally
everything.
that was literally like on Final Destination, the new movie that they just made.
I know. Yeah, same.
That
You-
freaks me
oh,
out.
I got the fleas.
Hmm.
Yeah, same.
But
the brother you were asking about, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
on 2.5 Men, the Bill Engvall show. He did things like iCarly and the Jonas Brothers
Who's your
show and
brother?
stuff.
Charlie
His name's
Sheen.
Graham Patrick Martin.
Bitch, I was about to say, I was like, no, he
his
did not.
bro- his
They did
brother's
not let him on
Charlie Sheen. That
Nickelodeon.
would be so great.
I got
They
to-
did not let him on
I got to
Nickelodeon.
meet Charlie Sheen because he was on there for
Okay,
the
wait, so
Charlie
who-
Sheen part.
Who's your brother?
And his name's Graham Patrick Martin.
Show me. What
So-
on iCarly? What did he play?
On iCarly, there was an episode where the girl Sam, she had a guy she had a crush on. She started acting all girly
Show me
to impress
your
him.
brother right now.
I don't
I
have my
have to know.
phone.
Shit. We're in jail.
The best
Right.
way to explain it is, you know the kid Jake on 2.5 Men, right?
The main
You know what-
kid.
main kid?
iCarly, I would know more of though.
Do you know Jake Doe, the main kid on 2.5 Men?
No.
No.
Okay.
Then yeah.
So on iCarly, you know Sam, right?
Yeah.
She had
Fuck it.
like a boy she started acting all girly for to try to impress him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the boy. That's him. That
Shut
was
the
like one of
fuck
his
up.
little roles that he
Shut
did.
the
But
fuck up.
yeah, that's my older
I
brother.
grew up on that.
Yeah, like
Oh,
how
okay.
And
crazy
what was
is
the
that?
other? What is the other show that?
So he did Jonas Brothers.
Which one was
show.
he in Jonas Brothers? Was it Jonas Brothers L.A.?
I don't know the different shows.
You should
I didn't even watch his.
And
No.
so
Jonas
my
Brothers
question
episode.
for you is, why are you in
He
Houma?
fucking lying. You know he watched all his.
Oh, I moved.
What?
So
Jonas L.A. Okay, so I
Look,
actually bought
we
tickets
moved
to the
out.
Jonas Brothers
Look,
concert in
I'm
New
gonna
York.
show
Oh,
you.
is
Show
he
you.
showing?
Pete. It was Pete.
Oh,
on
his name was
iCarly.
Pete on
was
there?
Pete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Shut the
That's
fuck
my
up.
older brother.
That was like my kid crush. That was kind of like
Yeah? What? Duncan's about
Yeah.
to go college, brother.
So
out
what
there.
is he still in LA?
Yeah, he's still in LA. He's doing different shows. He was on
Yeah, that's
Major
actually
Crimes for
funny.
like 9 seasons of that, and then
Can I see what it looks like now?
now he's doing. He's producing now, but
Yeah.
doing episodes of like The Good Doctor, Law and Order, just
God.
episodes here and there.
I bet you he tips well.
Is Pete single?
That's
I
his
bet you
name?
he
That's his
would.
real
He
name,
would be a.
Pete?
No,
You
Graham-
could. You could
Graham
never go
Patrick
to
Martin.
Nobu. You would not be allowed to Nobu.
Why not Nobu?
By the way, no.
Actually, no. They actually do 20% without you like even saying
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Actually, I will get to this point.
Yeah, but Nobu
I
doesn't
think it's very
burn your
rude
shit.
when you go to an establishment and like that's something we also pride ourselves on. Is that like not pride ourselves on?
Look.
That's the wrong word. Is that
What's that?
oh Lord Jesus? Yes, I know him.
She said, "Oh yes, Lord Jesus."
Well, we only moved out to moved out to
Wow.
LA because
She's
he
looking
was
at that picture.
underage
Hard,
when he
Vaughn.
got his first show. You know Jennifer Lawrence?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Isn't your brother single?
No, he's got a girlfriend now.
Oh shit.
So
Shit.
Jennifer
Sorry.
Lawrence.
Sarcasm. I love being single. Don't get it twisted. Trust me.
Sorry, I'll just
I'm married to work.
Trying
He
to
was.
make a
He
connection.
always called him like the mini Jesse McCartney.
I'll let him know
Actually,
that. He'll probably see this since I'm on it. But
Hi.
so Jennifer Lawrence's first TV show was a show called The Bill Engvall Show. That was his first show as well. They played siblings, so I knew her growing up.
So how'd you go from Hawaii to here?
So we only moved out to LA because of him acting because he was underage. By the time I graduated, I got in University of Hawaii. So I went from LA to Hawaii. My family had no reason to be there anymore. I wasn't in school. He's an adult. He's got his own place, successful actor. So they moved back here. So I graduated Hawaii and I was like, got nowhere else to go. I'm going back to Thibodeau, I guess.
Then
I-
he
I
found
hadn't
You
us.
lived
were
here
from
since
here
I was-
originally.
Yeah, I hadn't lived here since I was 6.
Then he
well, now
found
I've
us
been
and we
here for a while.
adopted him back into
And then
it.
it's like,
a
let
little
me
puppy.
They
let
pulled
me
me in.
like humble your grounds.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like
And
we-
then they found me living underneath one of the trailers in
Yeah.
the back, and they were like, "This
Were
poor
you in the
dude needs a
shisha
job."
sauna?
No,
I mean, when they forgot to
we actually
lock
found
it,
him on a boat.
you know?
He was in the basketball goal.
He actually got stuck in a crate of pineapples and got shipped
He
to
was
Rouse's.
actually he was sleeping on that church pew that your wife
We
found.
unloaded a crate of pineapples at Rouse's, and there was Duncan. He was in there.
It's like
Yeah,
come
we
on,
have something
brother.
for you to do.
The pineapple fields in Hawaii are burnt. They're no longer there.
Like, you got no
For
other
people that's
talents. We'll stick you
What
on a
do you mean?
podcast.
They don't have pineapple fields in Hawaii.
They have cool
anymore.
fruits in Hawaii. that's all
Dole's
I
not
gotta say.
operating no more.
No, on the island of Maui for sure. Like I just
No, on
I
Oahu,
just
they
got
have
back
the
from
Dole
there,
plantation. You
and
can go
they're
visit
Back
it.
to scheduled programming.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no
Right.
doubt. What the
Actually,
fuck are we
yeah,
talking
Let's
about?
transition
I don't know,
back
that
in-
was cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, so let's
Okay, next
transition
question
back
for
into.
me.
All right, so we were talking about you going back, transitioning from La Coretta to Ember.
Yeah,
How
so
was that?
I think where I left off was working for Robert and Sarah, like amazing people and everything. But the coolest thing about them is that they're so like quiet, secretive, and humble with certain things. And
They're the owners of La Coretta?
yes,
Okay.
and so we were like, Ember was always kind of like a concept for like a couple years. Like they always knew they wanted to do a different restaurant. It wasn't Ember per se, I think, but like it was just always like the concept of like we want to grow and like do something else.
They just didn't know what style or type of place.
That I don't know exactly. I just know that they always had visions for like doing more and like growing in different aspects and stuff. And so the timing just seemed to be right when it came to purchasing Milano. And it's a beautiful building, a lot of great history to it. And, you know, I looked at downtown from what it used to be like when my sister was in high school and college, and she's 9 years older than me. Like downtown was the it spot. And then downtown seemed to kind of like, you know,
fall off.
just kind of like, yeah, like just kind of
No, it
like,
did.
just
It-
be like neutral for a second, just kind of be what it was.
Well, I remember whenever I was going in college at Nichols, if you was going out in Homer, you were kind of lame. Just
And
being
I
hon-
used to think that about Thibodeau.
I'm just being real, you know.
I used to think that about Thibodeau.
I don't know.
Like,
We used to fuck it up in the library.
y'all
though.
go-
We used
y'all-
to-
But, so that was the funny thing. My sister used to tell my parents, I'm going to the library. And I'm like, it's 11 o'clock at night. What's she
Yeah.
going to
Damn,
do
y'all were
studying?
fucking your parents
Yeah, what are you
all the way
going
up. You
studying?
telling them you in school,
dude.
she's
Yeah.
at the library. God
Yeah,
damn.
when I was like,
they were
she's
like,
going to-
man, our kids are such about learning and
Wait,
school.
wait.
My sister would put
Y'all
high
were
heels
doing
on.
shit.
You're not that old that you remember the library.
No, my sister's 9 years
Okay,
older than
okay, I
me,
was
so
gonna
I'm
say.
27.
Oh,
So she's
man.
36. And she, like, her and her friends would come get dressed at the house. And they'd be like, we're going to the library tonight. It's a Thursday. And she's, like, in, like, fucking Snooki heels. And I'm like, the fuck you going to do at the public library?
yeah, I'm about to
Like,
say-
what are you doing?
Yeah, we're going to meet,
But then
meet
come-
Cassie at Nichols at the library.
But when you grow up, and when I grew up and I realized, I'm like, oh, that was a bar.
And
Like,
now-
that wasn't
yeah.
like, I didn't realize that till like
Oh,
a few years
shit.
ago. I was like, oh, that's a bar.
Well, you wasn't going to Third
So-
Street once it turned into Third Street.
I was like fucking 9 at that point.
No,
like, I was
you
so young.
No, you was older.
yeah.
Once it turned from the library to Third Street pub, that's whenever we were going into it.
I was playing Webkins and going to Jag on Friday nights. I was not that. That was not that cultured yet. But so the whole Ember thing. So transitioning into that, we all as management and team at La Coretta supported and like really helped in any way that we could to like like back up this idea and like help it grow and like what can we do to help whole 9 yards. And truly in my mind, I thought La Coretta was like my forever. Like I had been there at that point for 7 years and I was like, that's me. That's what I'm known for. Like I won Bayou Best Bartender. Like everyone here knows me. And so I thought it was my forever. And I'm like, I couldn't picture life without that. And so like I was convinced in my head that like so-and-so was like gonna go manage at Ember and like whatever. And like a part of me was like, hell yeah. But then a part of me was like, oh, that'd be cool, but like I'm scared. And then like 2 weeks before we open, like the schedule drops at La Coretta and I'm not on it. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like one of your best employee. Like what is happening? Like, and I'm like, is there something? Oh, I forgot to tell you you're going to Ember. And I'm like, I'm like, hell yeah. Like I am so excited. And then it was just
Wait, you really caught like a little bit of confusion? Like you thought like
I didn't think I was going there. I had no
You
like
thought they fired you?
I just
That's
no,
great.
no,
Oh,
not
no,
even they
no.
fired me.
you're just like no, you're like
No,
what the
no.
like what the fuck?
No,
am I doing?
I didn't think I was fired. Hell no. But I just was like, I just didn't expect it to be me, And then,
You put in.
but I also realized that like each person at each location and establishment is meant to be where they're supposed to be and stuff. And it's a very emotional thing when I talk about, honestly. Like I used to like hate on myself so much. And like I look at people like half the kids I went to school with and graduated with are like fucking graduating dermatology school or like this. And I'm like, you know what? Actually, I'm killing it. I'm on the journey I'm supposed to be on and I'm in the path that I'm supposed to be on and I'm doing, people love me and I love people. And this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And they always tell me, they're like, they picked the best person to do this and everyone's where they're supposed to be in life. And
You got to know yourself.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
it's
that. I like
amazing.
that. I like that. I know. I like
No,
that a lot
that's
though.
true.
'Cause
yeah.
No, straight up, like a lot of people they don't realize this, and hopefully to all of our viewers that are watching, if y'all are in that state, college isn't for everyone.
No.
And it's not.
Hell no.
But they market it to be for everyone,
Yeah.
right? Because the system wants you to be
Unless you're an
another one.
attorney or a doctor
Right,
or
unless
like
you're,
whatever.
Unless you're something
Where
like
you need
specialized
it to
that you
do that,
absolutely
yeah.
need it, right? Anything can be learned on YouTube, and I'm not saying like, hey, go start
You
telling
can't get
people your
education or
profession.
personality.
Right. So like, don't go start and say that you're this professional, like you're a YouTube university kid, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you still can do anything that anybody else can do
Yeah.
without having to go to college and pay
Yeah.
$70,000.
And I think that
seen it.
was my like awakening moment in life when it was like, oh my God, like I made it. Like I was like, I went from when I tell you like starting off as a host to like not knowing the value of a dollar to just being this girl that got a job, quote unquote, because like her parents, and that it's like, no, like I worked my ass off to be at every point in place that I am to this day.
Well, then another thing is
Yeah.
too, don't ever like compare yourself either to those other people. And I literally just had to have
Yeah.
this talk with somebody. I had met this random guy whenever I went to Hawaii, and he's just going through some like real trials and tribulations out there. He's like a local, kind of like a local or whatever, but he's not really a local. Like he moved there from the mainland, and now he's out there and he's just struggling out there. And he was telling me some of the things that he had going on, and I was just like, bro, I was like, you can't compare yourself to this. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know this other person. They might have not came through and struggled with the things that you might have had to struggle with. And not everybody's on the same journey, on the same ride, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, who are you to say that this isn't the right path? Because you could have went to college or finished college or whatever, and then graduated to be a doctor, and then you might not even be happy.
And it's funny because like I called my sister on the way here, and like she graduated nursing school, and like she runs the START facility by the Civic Center for like the mental health and everything. Like she's like the head nurse of the department over there. And like she worked her ass off and like continued like her education and like continues to do stuff to like further her education to like be in the department she's in. And then there's me. And then it's like my dad's like, y'all chose two separate journeys of life, but I'm so beyond proud of you guys because like that worked for you and that worked for you. And like it's rare that you come across people that it's like, you know, it goes back to like people that served you at those restaurants you didn't have the best experience at. They didn't have a Cassie, you know? Like they didn't have a someone who actually cares and gives a fuck about like actually
because they
caring.
didn't
Like, yeah.
What's
yeah.
an experience?
He might have gave 5%.
Well, let's just be honest too, and with you and all the knowledge and experience you have in the restaurant world, let's just be honest. Whenever you go eat at a restaurant, you're not going to the restaurant for the food. At the end of the day.
No.
Wait
a minute.
Hold on, time out.
Yeah.
Are we really gonna say that?
I love me a Chili's triple
Don't get me
dipper.
wrong. Wait, no, look.
Wait, what do you mean?
We're going.
Hold up.
What you mean, brother?
One, you're going for the food, but
Confused Colonel.
look. One, you're going for the food, but
Can we? We're gonna
nah,
have to rewind that and say
look.
something crazy.
Listen, one, you're going for the food, yeah, of course, but rarely you're going for the experience.
Keep this in.
No, you're going.
He was
going
really
for
trying
the-
to be
yeah.
profound with that one.
You're right. I don't go to the car wash to wash my car.
Hey,
I noticed this
if you want
What
to,
are you talking about?
if he's
You
gonna
gonna go
say
to the
that,
car wash
if he's
for
gonna
the
say-
soap.
If he's gonna
about?
say that, if we want to be real, my mom used to take us to the car wash just because we wanted to go see the bright colors on the windows. Oh, flop your head, I know, right? I know, right? All I'm saying
You were a
is the
special kid,
experience.
Nick. That's a little different.
All I'm saying is the experience. That's what I was
I'm
getting
dead.
at. That's all I was getting at. That's all I was getting at. You know?
And look how you turned out.
I'm hitting the signal.
Lee.
Good Lord, too short.
I'm gonna walk. Hey, listen. I'm gonna come back in on this one. Jesus. Wow.
Brand, adjust all the cameras and make sure they are right now. And that Walston just walk past them all. 'Cause I just.
He
No, I
done
didn't
turned them
fuck it up.
camera. He done turned them heads.
We're gonna keep that. Fuck that.
No, I'm just making
I honestly
sure.
don't want no cuts in this video.
Huh?
I was
I
just
want
making
no
sure.
cuts
I was
in
just
this
making
video.
sure. it
Yeah, it'd
wasn't
make my
burned out.
job easier if I'm doing this episode.
No, we're gonna keep that part. Fuck that.
It's the experience, though.
You just gotta love what you do. You know, like you just
What?
really have to love.
And with the college thing,
Huh?
too, like most of my successful friends from college
Yeah.
ended up doing something that had
I'm going to
nothing to do with
fucking-
their degree.
I hated college. I
So it's
hated
like,
every
what was-
fucking moment of it.
What?
Like,
I don't
You
go
and
to
me
a
both.
restaurant for
Yeah.
the food.
Wait,
The
no,
fuck? are
It's the
you
experience.
Like,
See,
what do
you
you
know what I'm
mean?
talking about. All right, Austin. Whenever we went to the
oh,
supper
let's
club.
hear your standpoint. Then
whenever-
we'll give our fucking. our-
Whenever we went to the supper club. Oh, bet we coming back here. This was fucking a blast. Whenever we went to that Nobu. Oh, bet this was a
If the
great
drinks are
experience.
potent, I'm
But
there.
was the food good?
The food was, yeah.
my guy.
The food was fire. But
My guy.
Well, you could
also-
have a blast at a Chuck E. Cheese, but you
Yeah, I'm not
When
going
I'm
for the
hungry,
fucking rat.
That
all right,
pizza's good.
all right. This is
I'm
what
going for
all
the,
right,
honestly the fucking games.
All right,
with
all
my
right.
kids, like, their pizza's ass.
This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say.
And I don't have enough points by that top shelf item, but I'm still gonna fucking buy it out of pocket.
This is what I'll say to save myself on my own ignorance of speaking.
Please,
Not fully.
no, seriously.
Tell us how-
Please enlighten us.
We're
on
your
how you
jury.
go to
We're
a
the
restaurant.
jury.
Look,
tell us
it's
how
just-
Rainforest Cafe is the best restaurant because of the atmosphere.
No, it's not. I'm just saying.
Right, that's a place you could say,
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck about the food. No, because there's 100 animatronical fucking giraffes,
Like Tarzan's,
elephants, and whatever the
Tarzan's
fuck.
flying to the restaurant.
Yeah, there's all
like,
kind of crazy shit going on. There's a toucan fucking singing a song in the
Yeah.
background. There's a volcano
All
that
I'm
goes
saying
off.
is this.
That's cool.
This is what I'm saying about
But when I go to fucking Embers, I want pizza and I want to eat.
Yeah,
You go to where?
but-
Embers.
Ah,
Oh, shit! I did say Ember.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ember.
exactly.
God
And I'm
damn
the
it.
only one to
He
say it
sees-
right.
No, he's
I'm
got
the
me
only-
saying some crazy. Look, he's got me fired up on some stupid shit about how you don't go to a restaurant for food. What are you talking
Ember is
about?
All
not
right, so
plural.
tell
Don't
me
worry
this.
about the food anymore.
So
as
tell
long
me
as y'all
this.
are nice.
Austin, we continuously go back to Ember.
No,
Ember,
don't get me wrong.
Ember
I
was one
would
of
go to
those
see
places-
Cassie and say, "Hey, Cassie,
Yeah, but
I need a drink or whatever."
Ember's,
blah blah blah.
Ember's one of those places that we go and it's completely the full service. Like
But I
we
mean,
want.
come on, God, we can't skip over that and say that I'm not going to eat.
He's
I mean,
deflecting.
Yeah, yeah.
listen, when I
Deflecting.
say, "Hey,
Right,
hey, y'all
right.
hungry? Y'all want to go to lunch? Let's pick a place." Well, I mean, what do y'all feel like? Well, I mean,
The people
we're
at
not
Panda
really trying to look
Express
for to
aren't
go
the
for the
nicest.
food.
Food,
Let's do something exciting.
Yeah.
I don't go to
Let's go
Patriot for
to-
the cranes.
I tell you what, for lunch next week for lunch,
yo,
let's go to the fucking swamp and just
No.
jump and get nachos.
Well, I was about to tell y'all.
If they answer the buzzer when you click it,
If anybody in this room
I mean,
would have
what are
had
we talking-
any kind of wittiness, they would have said, "Oh, okay, well, we're gonna go to Hooters for the food." Come on, guys, y'all didn't
the
even.
food's pretty fire.
What? Nobody got that joke.
I don't go to
Yeah,
Hooters.
we
What are
got
you
it.
talking
We
about?
got it.
No, I
We
get
got
it.
it.
I
Oh
get
my
it.
God! Do you?
No, be
He's-
honest.
I
Yeah.
think he's overcompensating.
I'm saying that
He's
I'm not.
overcompensating.
Yeah, but like I'm saying that I'm not going to Hooters for the experience. I'm going to Hooters for the
Oh,
food.
we all know why
We
you're
did
going
it
to
the other
Hooters.
day. But then like somebody was saying it was your
Because-
wife. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's what they all say." And then you came in and you were like, "Well, I will say they do have good chicken wings."
No, I said that. I said I'm
Yeah, that
fucking
was
going for the
good.
food.
Whatever.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm fat. I'm going to eat fucking
I'm
chicken
going to
wings.
Hooters for the food too, but I'm saying the
Only-
experience matters too.
Only reason I went to Hooters because you made us go.
Listen.
I guess.
Because
I guess.
Nick
I
used
guess
to
I'm
work
just.
there.
Yeah, I
He
guess.
looked the best in the outfit.
I guess I'm just.
Right, hold on, time out. Let's revisit that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck they had you doing at Hooters, honestly?
Fucking.
He was
dumb.
the host. He was
No.
greeting them at the wall at the door.
I was on.
He was
my-
the
Hi,
main
welcome to
showgirl,
Ember.
dude. He
Hi,
brought him
welcome
in.
to
No, honestly,
Hooters.
the reason I didn't work out at Hooters is because I was honestly.
They ran out of your size.
You want me
Your
to
butt
be-
got
you
a
want
little
me-
too
you-
big for the shorts.
Well, no, you want me to be real with you? I was smarter than everybody else around me.
Sheesh, not by that last statement, my guy. I'm just
You know.
yeah,
Hey, I
facts.
might say.
Okay.
I might say some stupid shit.
Teach
but
their
then,
own.
You know what I mean? We got some cool stuff going on around us.
No facts.
You know what I mean?
We have a good time.
It wasn't fucking good times paying
what
for
you
that
saying?
shit.
No, you're
You know
right.
what
No,
I
you're
mean?
right.
What
You're
you saying?
right.
A Hooters girl couldn't do this?
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that
Nick outgrew the outfit.
Yeah.
I just happen to be a little bit more intelligent than
What exactly was your role over there?
Like, I was like
Speaking
a-
of service
like
industry.
He was a
line, like
fluffer.
I was like a line, like a
And
line.
tell, what was your experience on the line cook? Like, explain like what your role was and like how
He
how
double battered the wings.
Yeah, bad. Not even that. I never even really worked the fry
He
station.
sauced the wing. Look, he was the little kid with the bowl and did this.
Sometimes
he
I
tried
did.
to do a double flip and it like it just like
Yeah.
fell on
No,
the floor.
Yeah.
sometimes, but like really, the main thing that I did over there was I worked the grill, just because I was already a chef at multiple.
You
other
said you worked the
places.
grill?
Yeah, I was working. That was the main. That was
Are
the,
you-
that was
He
the
worked
hardest.
at a Michelin
Can
star
you
restaurant.
imagine? You know how much they don't trust you when the main shit they do is fry fucking chicken? They don't even put you on a
And
fry.
you
They
don't
put you
even
on the
realize.
grill.
You don't even realize.
Listen,
that
when somebody
everything that most of the wings that you eat, if
listening.
you eat the wings at Hooters, almost every single of the wings that you eat,
oh,
that
the
comes out
fried
of the
breaded ones,
Yeah,
I fucking doubt it.
yeah, they come off of that fried breaded one and go straight to that fucking grill. Daytona wing special, motherfucker.
They
go
go-
look it up. Yeah.
No,
you go-
the Daytona. If you order Daytona,
All right,
not
and
the
then plus-
not the double breaded hot.
maybe not the double breaded hot,
These
but
guys know
still,
they're Hooters.
I'm just being real with you.
I love Hooters
Look,
food.
the grill,
love it.
the grill is the hardest position to work on the line, technically.
Absolutely.
Besides,
Because you have to temp everything.
you have to tip
Like,
everything. You have to
on
make
the
sure
grill station. I'll tell you this: is the absolute hardest station to work.
in a restaurant.
And like whoever does it, respect to them because like
So, like, look, this is what it
if
was.
you don't have your thermometer on you, get out of my kitchen.
well, it's just
I'm
like I was rolling, I was doing good shit, and I was honestly better than a lot of the other guys, and they.
you were a
didn't-
Michelin star
well, they-
chef.
I mean, it just they didn't like
You were a
that.
Michelin star.
Michelin star Hooters.
well,
Know
then-
your worth.
And then what then I also did, I will say is the only thing that I will say that they were right and where I was wrong, I was the guy that I did take my time on things because I wanted things to be perfect and right. I wasn't sending no food out that was looking like shit.
And that's the key. What you're saying is that is
Wait,
the key.
but
It's
no, it's-
presentation and consistency is the key.
You would think that, right?
Presentation and consistency. We love Hooters Homa, by the way. We're not gonna.
No, yeah.
I
You-
love Joe GM.
Oh yeah, Joe's cool. General manager.
Yeah.
We about to do some business with them
He
and
is
all.
awesome.
All I'll
Love
say
him.
is
I mean, I
that
liked it when we went.
Yeah.
It
Joe
was
and
good.
Guy are awesome.
the guy that I had that was working over me at the time, I'm pretty sure all the people have the same feeling about him, and I don't even think he's still in that position.
Yeah, we got to
anymore.
cut this part too.
But yeah, probably so. But yeah,
Names.
Hooters. Yeah, why do you gotta say a name?
They'll
but,
blank them.
Hooters was definitely a crazy. Yeah, that was like just I had to get out of there because I could
And
see.
that's a big thing you learn with like the restaurant industry is like you're not gonna get anywhere unless you support locally and like support each other and like that's something I want to touch base with, like us opening Ember and everything, which I'm gonna jump notes on this, is that like we were saying that downtown was dying whenever like it was
Right.
whenever my sister was growing up, the library, it
Mhm.
wasn't the fucking public library. It was like the
No.
bar. And then I believe Norby had Bar Roussel.
Yep.
And then they even had the place, which I used to get into at like 15 years old, the place across the street, the grungy bar.
Oh,
But it was cool as shit.
The Duke. What was the Duke? And then it was
Not Duke and Boxer and Barrel.
Boxer and
This
Barrel.
is across the street, directly kind of by the new Fake's. It was like
Oh,
Brick
talking
House.
about
Brick House.
Yeah.
Brick
I've
House.
been there. Brick House a
I
couple
was like
times.
15 going into Brick House, like, you know, and that was when downtown was cool. Then all of a sudden, like, it just whatever. And so when they decided to open up and go with the idea of Ember downtown, it's beautiful and awesome to see how everyone downtown now feeds off each other. You know, like we have a great relationship with Mahoney's. Shout out to Ashley and Melissa and Brian, who own
Louvier.
so Brian owns Lumiere, which is a great little mom and pop little restaurant, jazz bar.
And now they got the
Well, I
round
say
up.
jazz bar,
Now
yeah.
they got the round
And
up.
so they have that down the way.
That's
and
Austin's
then
boyfriend, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Melissa
No,
and
It's basically like an uncle to me, but he's
Yeah.
not really my
and so
uncle. But
Melissa has the balcony in Mahoney's right across the street from us. And then you have the Box in the Barrel owned by Alex and JP. And then you have indoor golf place,
Bunker.
Bunker.
Just open
Yep.
up.
and which is by Junior and Gretchen. And I think, am I saying, hopefully I said the names right.
Is there any kind of coordination between all these places and y'all? Because I'm
No,
noticing
it's-
this more
it's
like
all-
modern style. You're all going for.
So
in
what I'm
that
getting
area.
for to that is it's Grayson, not Gretchen. So make sure we get that correct. Hey, editor. Okay, thank you. So the cool thing is that ever since we opened, and this part will stay between like us, like a lot of places we're looking to shut doors and be done with. We opened. The big thing behind us is that like whenever they like the bosses open of establishment, you don't see us teasing with social media. You don't see us teasing with menu item, what's it gonna be. It's all rumor, word of mouth. No one says shit. We keep our lips sealed. It's the public makes their own conception of it and the hype behind their own
no, it's
their
true.
own
Because look, even
deception.
this pizza,
Yeah.
I've never seen y'all post about
yeah.
it.
No.
We
It's-
went word of mouth. Like, oh man, you got to try this.
We
pizza.
never would tell you when we're gonna open. And so the cool thing about whenever Ember opened was the fact that there was so much hype behind it without any of us saying anything that it became the biggest deal in the world, you know? And so then you see us, other establishments near us feeding off each other. So like, hey, we're gonna close at 9:30 on a Friday. Hey, we're drunk. We had great food and drinks. The party's not done. Let's go across the street. Let's go to Mahoney's. You see the whole crowd from Ember immediately rush there. Oh, look, I'm looking to play darts or pool or whatever. They're going to go to the Box in the Barrel. Oh, I'm looking for more a country bar. They're going to go down the street. Everyone feeds off each other. Or like for the golf indoor place, like they'll start there, they'll come eat dinner with us, and then they'll go party at the bar. And then you see a lot of places downtown also getting a facelift. Buildings getting like paint jobs.
Revitalized, yep.
And so...
Well, even with Ember, I would
And
say.
to believe that we're not even a year old yet, because we don't make a year until
is
November
crazy.
29th. It feels like it's been like 6 years, honestly. But it's just great to see the change that has happened within these few months. And like, I hope to see nothing but more.
So that TikTok video that I had discussed with you before that me and my wife saw about this place downtown, Ember Cocktails. It's like this super fancy, nice new restaurant. That wasn't y'all. That was just
It was
someone
a
who,
rando, yeah.
because that's the kind of thing you see, and we use TikTok for everything when we go to new towns
Yeah.
to like find where to eat. You know, you search that town in foodies and you'll find stuff. Well, now when you search that in Houma Thibodeau area, Embers pops up,
We're the first one.
and that wasn't y'all at all. That was just organic.
Word of mouth.
That's awesome.
And see, like the same with our new restaurant. El Barrio, which by the time y'all hear this, it should be open on Monday.
Which I'm super
Well, it will
pissed-
be open on
I'm
Monday.
super pissed about Matt not inviting me tonight. I'll let you know that, Matt.
Are we invited to the opening?
Cut. I think, but also the big hype behind it was the fact that we did like a little soft opening, like 3 soft openings throughout the week. So 2 nights ago, last night, and like the restaurant was like wrapped around, and it was people that just like heard a word of mouth, like, oh, soft opening. You weren't invited. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they were trying to having to like referee, like, not they weren't invited, but like,
They only
you know, it
invited
was a
the
little
important
training,
people.
whatever. Yeah.
You're building a kind of
Yeah,
an excitement behind
there
it.
was no post or hype behind it, and there was they're doing it the right way. And Robert and Sarah and Billy and Marla and Mr. Rocky and Miss Roxanne, they're all very smart people, and they know what they're doing, and they know being quiet and silent is the best way to market in a way, because people make their own conception of things and their own hype behind something, and it's gonna make people go insane.
Well,
because
you said when
the
you put a
unknown-
good product out, it's gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
Well,
people
And so
gonna-
the unknown, it's like when? Oh, word of mouth, and it's like then all of a sudden, boom, hell yeah, we've been waiting for this.
That makes it special.
Well,
makes you like
yeah.
the in crowd.
I'll
if
say with
you're,
even
in
with
on it.
Ember, they like you don't even know either. I didn't even know this, so I went like to go with a meeting with Cassie a couple days ago, and I went like to park, and I couldn't find a parking spot around, so I parked or whatever at the school across the street, and I'm walking, and I'm about to walk around the building to go into the entrance. Well, all of a sudden, I just see EKC, and it's like nicer, like it's just like almost like
Yeah.
a nicer entrance than like the
our
surrounding
back
buildings,
patio.
right? Well, I didn't know that was even an entrance to get into there, so I just start walking in there, and I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna hit Ember if I go to EKC, right? So I just start walking it, dude. It's nice as hell. Like I'm like, what am I walking through right now? Like honestly, if y'all put like a few water fountains or something in there,
We
that
have
would-
one, but my ideal scenario would be so the back parking lot that's owned by another person, which they're kind enough to let us park there and everything. But like this is just like a fantasy that I have in my head. Ideal is to get that parking lot and expand the patio and make it big all the way to the street like La Coretta is.
Hmm.
But that's just like a random me
Yeah.
in my head. But like I always think like bigger, bigger, bigger. What can we do to expand, be better and bigger?
Well, I'm
Get
ex-
you like a paddos,
I'm
courtyard
excited.
with
yeah,
fire
but
and
I
everything.
mean, like we're already killing it for not even to be
That's what
being
I'm
a
about
year
to
old
say.
yet.
I'm excited to see what El Barrio is gonna bring, cause I
Mhm.
mean, like I
Hot
said,
or cold salsa? Can we say?
Both,
Ooh.
yeah,
like
there we go.
so.
Ooh.
But I don't know if you know this. Like La Coretta also has warm salsa,
Wait, what?
You don't want to
No, I didn't
offer
know
the
that.
the
warm.
best.
Wait,
Oh wait, no,
Wait,
wait.
You don't want to
You
offer
can't
warm
come out
Have you
here.
never
salsa.
had the warm
Y'all can't all
salsa?
be hating on me and be like,
We've been having
oh,
that for
you
a
can't call
minute.
your salsa cold.
If
You
you-
just did it
Yeah, I
to
know
me.
I did it.
I love
I
their
did
salsa.
do it.
I love their
I
salsa.
did. But
But
wait, we
if
have
you
the
add-
Look, I'll be
the one-
honest.
I'm a warm
listen,
salsa
the
guy.
one that
time
hits
out.
your
I like mine
table-
cold. I'll be honest. I like the cold salsa.
So the
better.
one
Problem
that
is
is going to
if
hit
you
the
do-
table is going to be cold,
Oh.
but the same one that we have at La Coretta too. So, I guess that was a mess up on my part. My apologies.
'Cause
You
you know
can
you like your
order.
warm
It's
salsa.
not going to hit the table warm. We have a cold one, but if you have not tried our warm salsa at
No, I
La
didn't know you
Coretta,
could
it's
get
the
it
same one
warm.
going to be at El Barrio. Phenomenal. Oh my God! Like, but dip it in the queso, then transfer it to the warm salsa.
Problem with
Chef's
warm salsa
kisses.
though is it draws in those pure part types. So you really got to stay away from that.
The Nick Sanchez's.
Yeah.
The
They don't have
PR.
fucking Mexican places in Pierre Part anymore.
Really?
I mean, what y'all got Tampico's in
No,
Morgan
they-
City?
They got a
That's where I
Taco
gotta
Bell.
drive.
That's
They-
pretty close. I heard
but
they shut
yeah,
down
they
though.
did. No, one of them did the bigger one, but they also do got El
there you
Cajun
go.
Lamex or whatever. That's in
Oh,
Napoleon
that sounds
Vale.
sus. I heard they
Yeah,
last
it
like
is.
movie theater.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
they
is,
have like a
son.
movie theater standing. That's what I heard.
No, they don't got that.
Oh,
They
it's
even got
going?
the movie theater.
She
That's
going?
That's a Morgan. I'm not talking. We ain't from Morgan City. Y'all quit talking about Morgan City.
Oh, look, bro.
We're
Morgan
at
City.
P Airport.
Yeah, man.
He's from ghetto Morgan City.
Nah, I wouldn't say
Hey,
that.
my mom worked at Amelia for like 17 years. Shout out to that area.
I wouldn't. Yeah, okay, we can shout that area out.
I didn't know what
Eh,
Amelia
eh.
was until today. We
Amelia,
stopped by
Morgan
on the way
City,
back from that
like-
job.
What y'all turf warring?
No, it just.
Tidewater Marine.
I always looked at like Amelia Morgan City and all. I don't know, like you got like a Berwick people.
It's like a home at
He's
Thibodeau.
like, Pure Part represent.
No,
PP.
I don't know. It's weird. It's ratchet. I don't know, like
Oh.
yeah, like I don't know, like
Ratchet.
Morgan City's known to be ratchet people, and you can don't cut this. I don't care.
Cut.
If somebody from
Cut.
Morgan-
There you go. He said it.
Look. I'm just being
Yeah,
honest.
he said
I'm just
it.
being honest. That's what we looked at. If you want me to be completely honest, so it's like Morgan City, Amelia type area. That's all ratchet. But then you start getting to
Wait, did we
Berwick.
get some good things out of this podcast, or like do I need to answer more questions?
No,
we got a lot of good stuff.
Okay, y'all promise?
You know, it's got to be good.
Y'all
Someone
gonna
cut
from
my
Deer Park is
episode?
calling it ratchet.
Huh?
Y'all gonna cut my episode?
No, it's good.
Let's use like some finalized questions
Well,
or like.
yeah, I was about to say, do you not want to hit on Ember or El Barrio no more?
I don't know
Yeah,
how
we
much you
can.
want to
No,
talk.
absolutely. No, do it. Just do it. Just ask whatever. Ask whatever.
Okay.
I would hit
Axe.
on the new one. We talked
Go.
about Ember a lot. We talked about
Lock
We
right
talk
up.
about La Coretta.
Go.
So how
yeah.
how did y'all make the decision? And I don't know if you're privy to this or what, but when opening up one of these new places, like how do y'all decide what direction to take the menu in, and what kind of like why not open a ramen shop versus a Mexican versus American bistro? Like
So
what
I will.
drives y'all to that direction?
I will say that Robert and Sarah, the owner, like one of the owners, they are very good foodie people, and like I feel like they're like me in a lot of ways, in the way of like they enjoy going to New Orleans or
Going
Baton
for trends,
Rouge or like
different, yeah.
traveling, and just like they're like they get a high off of like
trying
going
things.
to a
See, that's how
restaurant.
me and Mel are.
Yeah.
We like the same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
We like
and I learned
experiences.
exactly, and it's a great. It's like you get a high off of it almost.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
you're like,
absolutely.
and so what better way to enjoy like your life and self instead of like just to go to like a restaurant in like a new city or just like a new place that you've heard of, and like have that fine dining experience or that whatever like you heard of by word of mouth, and then you kind of like I feel like from how I would gather how they feel is picking up these experiences that they've had along the way, what they like and don't like, and the food that they strive for and whatever, and just grouping it into one, and then saying, hey, you know what? That's what I want and that's what I don't want, and this is what I want us to be. So like, let's try this out. And this is what I have a passion about, and they're really good about doing those kind of things. So
Well, it's crazy how
Yeah.
just going out for experiences like that, like it can sound simple to people who are like that,
yeah.
but it can be an asset down here, especially because there's so many people here I've met since moving here who like they never go north of I-10. They
Well, you
can't
know what it
imagine
does?
So
It brings that
experiencing new
craft-
food is weird.
But
to
It
me.
brings
even
the
like-
craft food
yeah,
aspect.
yeah.
Okay, so like,
Exactly.
look, like there's so many hidden places, like you said, in New Orleans or whatever. But
Yeah.
look what Homa had before. If you have any craft food, look, I'm not taking away. They're
Yeah.
It's okay. But like Outback, it's all franchise stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Outback, the Texas Roadhouse.
Support local.
10
You know what you're going to get. You're going to get
Yeah.
steak. But look, when you go to Ember or you go to La Coretta or you go to this new place, what is it called again?
El Barrio.
El Barrio. So like when you go there, it's almost like a surprise every time you go
Yeah.
because you're constantly changing up new menu items. You got different things that you can't just get at a franchise place.
Correct. And
So-
everything's fresh and local, seafood's local and everything. And so they also gave me that love for that too, is like I thrive off of like when like me and my son, we're going to eat out every night. Like we're going to a dinner. Like I want a good service. I want a good, like I want to be waited on by somebody. Like I want a good experience, like, and that's just like to each their own. Everyone has their own kind of thing. And so it's just something that
Right.
you learn to love, and
Bring me a cup.
it's awesome.
Bring my
so,
cup.
but they're very knowledgeable people, and they know what they're doing, and they're very humble and amazing people to work for, and they're like my family. They are my family, actually. Like I feel like, so love them.
Obviously, they're doing things right. They're bringing Nick an experience, and he's not even worried about the food.
Yeah. He's like, whatever.
I mean, look, next
I
week
like
we're
it.
going
He's
to
like,
the
"You must
bowling
spin
alley for
off."
lunch.
Get the chicken nuggets. Ask for Sharon. Ask for Sharon, the
we're-
bartender.
We're going to lunch at the bowling alley next week, by the way, guys.
Ask for
Just
Sharon,
letting
who's
y'all
the
know.
bartender. She's the manager bartender. And she also fries the chicken nuggets. Ask for her.
Hell yeah. What you got to say? Rebuttal, my guy.
Man, y'all just.
Oh, look, we hate him, but it's all love.
He can't rebut the truth.
He can't.
Well, I'm gonna put it. This is another thing that makes me even say about the experience. We go to a supper club, and Austin orders this nasty ass tray of seafood,
Hold up.
and
Stop.
it comes on a cool platter.
Revoke.
It's shrimp.
It comes on a cool platter. It comes on a cool platter, and
How
it's a
not
good.
cultured is
it's,
Nick?
It's a good
fucking
show.
shrimp
It's a
cocktail,
That's
guys.
a shrimp
What the fuck?
cocktail.
Yeah, I want some seasoning in my shrimp whenever I
It's a
eat that
shrimp
stuff.
cocktail.
Nick's like, can you imagine? Now hold on, let me paint this picture for y'all real quick. It's a fucking beautiful platter. It's 3 tiers. It's got oysters and all this bullshit on it.
Dry ice coming off
dry,
of it
yeah.
and all.
And you know what he's got to say? Oh man, the shrimp's cold. It's on fucking ice, guy. There's ice on the fucking platter.
never
On
had
the
seafood tower
yes, it's
before?
cold. It's fucking ice.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I mean, I wasn't expecting to take a bite.
He's like,
I
oh
wasn't-
man,
I wasn't-
the shrimp's cold. Well,
Well,
yeah,
I
it's
just-
fucking
He's-
ice.
He's
I want-
reverted back to Supper Club like 7 times.
Well, I wasn't expecting to take a bite of the shrimp and it be
Oh, he didn't expect the
Flavorless.
shrimp
A
on
shrimp
ice to be
cocktail.
cold.
flavorless.
That's crazy.
It's like Nick says,
You
hey,
gotta
y'all want to go out
we're
for
used to like that
sushi, and he's
seasoned
getting
peeled the
tempura
shrimp.
and
But
that.
you gotta
No.
culture yourself to the cold
But you
shrimp.
know
It's
what's
a shrimp
crazy?
cocktail.
They had the nice sauces and the
Yeah,
lemon.
a lemon, but say a lemon, squeeze it on top with a raw oyster.
Bro, we gotta culture you better, man.
Bruh,
Man.
even La Carreta serves.
Oh, I'll
It's a
get you
secret
some
menu.
culture.
Secret,
Ceviche.
but no, but secret menu item. We
No,
do a
but
shrimp
listen,
cocktail.
That's ceviche.
It's a secret.
Ceviche. Sorry, ceviche.
And
not
we've had
ceviche.
people that have
Ceviche.
traveled from around, from
Hey,
everywhere
y'all's is
and say,
fire.
"Ours
That's all
the
I get.
best."
I get
on
the-
a secret menu item.
So, but we offer a shrimp cocktail. It's a secret menu item. It was like the first year we were open, and we had it. Like this was 11 years ago at La Carreta, and people still ask for it. So we're like, who's asking? Like, you know. But
Well, now we're gonna ask next time we go.
No, if they ask for it, we give it to them. Obviously, if we have the ingredients, we'll make it. Obviously, but secret menu item, like when you go to like McDonald's, like all these like secret, like, oh, let me get a Big Mac and a Oreo Blizzard smushed together. Like it, not
Yeah,
really,
the
but
dudes
like,
be doing
like-
some
like
weird shit
a-
on YouTube.
but we
Like
do
a
a
McGangbang.
we do a phenomenal shrimp
McGangbang,
cocktail.
Yeah, that's when you got
The
like the two
McGangbang.
chicken
Yeah,
That's
sandwiches
McGangbang.
with the burger in
It's
the middle.
phenomenal.
Wait, you've ordered it?
Yeah, you never had a
I've always
McGangbang?
wanted to go order this shit, but
Are
I'm
you
like,
serious?
You didn't
Yeah.
smoke enough weed in high school, man. That,
well, maybe not. Yeah.
We want whatever Nick's smoking.
Yeah, I don't want what I'm smoking. It's a little too strong.
Fuck no.
Oh, we know.
He's obviously not tasting the food. Fuck.
We're not
That's why
going
he
for the food. We're not going for the food.
I'm just
That's
here
why
for a
he's
good
tripping
time,
out.
brother. You know what
That's
I mean?
why he's tripping out at the Rainforest Cafe, man.
Yeah.
He ain't looking at the
He's
food.
swimming in the pond.
I'm just having a good time, you know? I'm just here to have a good time.
Get your straw out the penguin's ass.
I think we should all go to Ember and have a cocktail.
Come sit
Hey,
back at the
I'm
table.
honestly
The
about that.
volcano's
I've
about to
been
go
wanting to
I
go
would,
to
down.
Ember
hey, I
so
would
bad.
honestly,
Hurry up,
if
come
we
back.
leave here, I would definitely
I
go
think
to,
we should all go to Ember and have a cocktail.
I think we should.
Can we?
Absolutely,
I've
I'm the
been dying
GM.
to go
What-
there,
what you
man,
think?
since I saw it on TikTok.
What are you
Y'all
gonna
got
tip?
the kids? Y'all got the kids right
Yeah.
now?
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just
Alright,
joking. I'm
how's
just
the
joking.
service?
I'm just picking.
Plus,
I'm picking.
I gotta
you
get up
our
at 2
server?
o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's true. You do, huh?
Yeah.
This dude's gonna look at a job tomorrow.
Yeah, we
that's
gotta
true.
go all the way to Arkansas.
Shit,
tomorrow.
me, Duncan, and Brad will come with you, have a drink.
We can
That's
go
for
on a little
sure.
cocktail date. Let's go.
I'm scared.
Is Ember
I'm
open right
scared.
now?
Yeah,
Bring your
is it
boy.
open? It's 7 o'clock, guy.
Today's Thursday too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might go order a Nashville hot chicken sandwich
Don't get crazy.
with some hot honey.
That hot honey is a trend.
Any
on
final
everything, man.
questions or like
Yeah.
closing
Yeah.
Man,
statements?
I'm really interested about that. Like, I know y'all probably don't have all like the menu items ironed out, and you probably don't want to give away no secrets. But like, have you tried some stuff on the new menu for the new restaurant?
So I will say this comes out on Monday.
Right.
This
Well,
pot-
the restaurant opens on Monday.
All
Sorry.
right, yeah. So this ain't gonna be on till
Um,
next Sunday, so we good.
What I can say and will say is that a few new things for sure, but to get the place going, and like we learned with Ember too, is like you got to start off with certain stuff and then start to learn what people like and don't like,
Yeah, try it out.
and
pitch it out.
just let's get those doors open and let's get business going, and then
Let the public
let's
decide. hey,
keep going. Like
get
yeah,
some
so
feedback.
all I know is everything's always fresh, always. First of all, the staff that they hired just through the soft openings that I've been through,
Oh, probably because they
phenomenal. Like
provide a great
love the-
experience, I could guess, right?
Love them. Yeah, like they are just
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah.
Bailey LeBlanc. She's running El Barrio, and she is the perfect person to run it. And they're in great hands over there. Same with staff. Staff, from what I've seen, amazing. The head chef, Jose Luis, amazing. So the unknown is the best. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you have suggestions, always keep it coming. But
Y'all got to do the suggestion that I gave you.
there's
at
a
the
few new
beginning.
menu items, but you'll have to go dining yourself to see it.
Nick wants an
But
experience. You got to swim the Rio Grande.
we
before
have
you
some
get to the
really
your
great-
table.
signature cocktails that they dropped, and we tried
Oh,
personally, and
like
they are
margaritas.
phenomenal. All the above in every aspect.
All right.
The glasses that they serve them in, the plates that the dishes are on, like it's
An experience.
like
right?
I said, the best hype is like the unknowns. Like I'm just gonna tease it.
Yeah, it's like a great
And
experience
so-
probably to be at, right?
Make your own judgment yourself and go out there and see it for yourself. So
The Hooters guy would be all about the
Yeah.
experience.
no,
Yeah.
but like it's
You
they
go to-
they know how to do restaurants the right way. So
which
I'm
is why
excited.
everybody continues to go to Ember, La Carreta, and soon El Barrios.
yay!
I'm telling you, look. Well, not the last one because obviously it's not open yet, but the other two are in my rotation. So,
Add a third one.
well, it will. Trust me, that's facts.
Do y'all? And I guess
We could do live podcast there.
That
Like
would
you
be
should do live
crazy.
podcast at the restaurant.
that would be tight. That
can.
would be
down.
Oh,
We
by the way,
like ESPN.
shout out. We talked about Brian Bum, but hey, Brian, he hit me up. He wants us to do one at the weenie spaghetti thing.
The weenies. Who drives that damn van and who runs the Facebook account? Because they always say hello, Cassie,
Oh, that's Daniel.
and it says
What's his
Weenie
name?
Spaghetti
Dan-
Van Man.
yeah.
Shit, Daniel Babin. Sorry,
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah,
I know-
and-
yeah,
but
Daniel
yeah,
Babin.
he
shout
actually
out.
does.
Why do you keep telling
Is
me
that the guy
hello?
that,
There's some
is that
down the
guy
bayou
that,
stuff I don't know about.
That made the video.
No, it's a
for
Weenie
it?
Yes.
Spaghetti
He
Van.
actually did a good job.
No,
with it.
Daniel's cool as shit.
Yeah,
The
Daniel,
van's parked right in front of
free spaghetti or whatever it says.
free Weenie
So, like,
Spaghetti.
I
It's like
don't-
a kid with an ice cream truck.
I'm not one to like give props to people around here unless they
He's
really
awesome,
deserve
yeah.
Oh, no,
props.
Daniel's
but
a good-
that's he's
Yeah.
one of those guys
Shout
that
out.
like,
He does a cool, unique thing
well, no,
around
like
here.
I saw the Weenie Spaghetti video that they made like to hype it up, and I was like, whoever made this video, they know what they're doing.
But they want us to go live stream at the thing. I think
The
that'd be
moral
cool.
of the story
down.
is to support local and to uplift everyone around you and uplift all the establishments in your behalf. And like, especially like, even if it's like whatever kind of establishment is the same that cuisine that they offer, uplift, support local. And that's going to get you farther in life. And, you know, we're all people trying to make a living and try to do something good for the community. So with that being said, like, just continue to support locally and make sure that you just are a genuine person and continue to be like that, because hatred gets you nowhere, and just work your ass off and uplift.
I like that a lot.
Man, well said.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's gonna
Thank
get me.
you.
That's gonna get me to go back. You know, I'm gonna be going back to them restaurants. I already
Yeah.
do. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, can you let us know?
The clap.
Well, no, let us know. Let the audience know the socials for all of the restaurants. Can you do that?
Okay, hold on. Let me look at my reflection. I'm looking at my hair. Okay, y'all can't look at me now because like the spotlight's
Well, no,
really
I'm sorry.
Y'all,
No,
hey, y'all talk to each other. Look
Yeah.
at each other. Okay. So for all of our social medias, our original restaurant, La Carreta, our at's going to be for Instagram, La Carreta Homa. Ember is going to be Ember Homa. And then El Barrio is going to be El Barrio. I don't know that one.
You don't know that associate? So
I
fine.
have it. But
Nah, close enough.
yeah,
It-
cut it.
look,
El
if-
Barrio Thibodeau? Or
Yeah,
El
no,
Barrio?
you should be able to find it. I could tell you I found it pretty easily.
Yeah, so it's just like El Barrio.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you search it, you'll find it.
Yeah.
But absolutely. Look,
Thank you guys for listening, and see you next time.
Hey, she ended it for us.
No,
So
that's
look,
great.
Thank you.
Oh, oh.